Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Mirage for live stream number 6 as we continue our journey through the game with Basim. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. Will you join us this rainy Thursday morning as we kind of think we're near the end of the main story, but we're not too sure of that. We'll find out today, I'm thinking. We may even finish the main story today. We did quite a bit yesterday. Completed quite a few trophies as well, which was strange. We still haven't looked at the trophy list because we don't until we finish the main story. We managed to do a few of them. To be fair, I guessed what a few of them would be based on past experience and things like using all of the assassin's focus. So is it 5 or 6 kills of assassin's focus? It's quite an obvious one that would be a trophy more than likely, and we had the opportunity to do it in a mission, so we did it. And yeah, lo and behold, it popped up. So that's helped us. If we do decide to go for this platinum trophy, we won't know that though until we look at the trophy list once we finish the main story, which I think we may finish today. So we've started off by yesterday's stream by assassinating the Great Scholar. We then moved on to open a new bureau, and we learnt more about the rebel leader, Ali. We also went and learnt more about some of the generals, lieutenants. I don't know, lieutenants is probably a better word for them. And we managed to lure out the admiral and take him down. And we also did the other one before finding out that Beshi has been captured by the Warlord. And that is where we finished the stream yesterday, ready to go and, with Ali's help, although I'm not sure how good his help's going to be, take down the Warlord. And then hopefully find out who is really pulling the strings in Baghdad. That is the plan. So there is a chance we finish the main story today. If we do, we'll look at trophies and see if platinum is possible, and go from there. Probably enjoying the game so far. Hope you guys are enjoying the live streams as well. Just for those that aren't sure what's coming up next on the channel, we are aiming to do Spider-Man 2 on release next Friday. I'm thinking of a bigger stream. We normally do 3.5 hours in the morning. I'm thinking of going longer next week on release. There are several reasons behind that thinking, but we'll look at that next week and in the schedule on Sunday. We are live this evening as well for Dying Light 2 as we continue on in that. That'll be this evening for 2 hours at 9:30 PM GMT. But enough about that. On to today. Let's load in, see how many hours are into the game so far, and go from there. Good morning, Teddy Belcher. How are you? 17 hours and 46 minutes so far. Oh, that's an autosave. 17 hours and 45 minutes. Let's load in. So I think the first thing we need to do is meet up with Ali, and the rebel leader. So we'll go and see him straight away. I think we left it ready to take on the Warlord, so that'll be our first port of call. So just a quick check of what we managed to do yesterday. Investigation-wise, as I said, we took out... we did the treasury yesterday, was what we did. There's me thinking, that's the previous stream was the Great Scholar, I believe. So the treasury we dealt with yesterday, we opened the new bureau. We took out the rebel hunter before taking out the Arab general and the admiral, and now we are ready to go after the Warlord. He also has kidnapped Beshi alongside a woman that we met and her son. They've already executed some of the rebel soldiers, including this lady's husband. And we are saving our skill points up so we can get engineers. So we need 2 more skill points there. And I think that's kind of where we're at. We have managed to upgrade some weapons. We've managed to upgrade our sword to its final stage. And I think we upgraded a outfit as well. But again, we've kind of stuck with the outfit we had at the start because the perk has kind of suited our playstyle. Dagger wise, we're still using the first one, as again it suits our playstyle. There's been no real push to change weapons or outfits for me. It's one of those weird ones. We are still missing 2 of the tools as well, but we'll get those in due course, I'm sure. Okay, so we're going to go and speak to Ali, and then we will be heading into the Garrison, which is here, to take on the Warlord. I'm interested to see how we do this. Ali wanted a full frontal assault. We did say no. Doesn't mean we will get our way though. So let's meet up with Ali and see what we need to do. I'm thinking we're going to sneak in. I think he's going to want to just go full front. So we're going to try and convince him not to, I think. We shall see if he's going to pay heed to our warnings. Okay, he is above us. He should be waiting, I assume. Somewhere nearby overlooking the garrison would be my guess. We had passed the garrison previously on the way to somewhere else. And they'd look at it and go, that's going to be a mission area. You can always tell areas that are going to be a mission area because they're big, they're guarded heavily. And then it becomes a little bit obvious where we think it's going to be used. I thought it'd be endgame though. Although the circle part of Baghdad, the big inner city, we haven't really been there. I think we passed through for a side mission. Other than that, we haven't really been there for anything. So let's see what Ali's plan is.
Ali, are you ready?
And who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do?
There is more at stake here than your pride, Wasif. We walk a narrow path.
Enough! Take care what you say when we next meet, Governor. I will not suffer such insult twice.
That's Wasif and Baghdad's governor, Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Tahir. He gave Wasif an order. The Warlord did not like it.
The governor gave the Warlord.
Baghdad has no authority over the Warlord. Unless...
They're both in it.
Could he also be with the order?
Muhammad? I don't believe it. He is not just governor. He is a poet and a scholar. The man has spirit. I hope to make him an ally.
Well, I hope you are right. Wasif is enough to deal with. I just have to find a way inside the garrison.
One of the stewards inside is loyal to me. You will find him near the cookhouse.
It's going to be a very well guarded place to try and get inside, isn't it? So we're looking for a man with a red sash.
What will you do?
I will find Beshi and then free other rebels being held in the prison. Wasif, I leave to you.
So he's not going to do the full frontal attack I thought he was going to. We've got to find a way inside, I think, and look for opportunities, as we always do on these ones.
Warlord, you cloak yourself in the Khalifa's colors so you can kidnap and kill at will.
Thank you for the like, whoever that was, much appreciated.
You are a plague upon the land. Its soil is red with the blood of those you have butchered. All because they sought their freedom. Or because you feared they would. You think yourself untouchable, surrounded by your soldiers. But we will storm the garrison, free Beshi, and see your reign of terror end.
There we go. We're assassinating Al-Mardikhwar, the order leader behind the rebel executions in Shakiriyya. Is revealed as the ruthless warlord Wasif al-Turki. I know my pronunciation is horrendous, apologies for that. Wasif is a hidden power behind the throne, elevating and disposing of Caliphate as he wills. He conducts his murderous campaign from the Great Garrison, where he now holds rebel leader Beshi. I thought Ali was the rebel leader. Or have I got that wrong somewhere? So we're going to look for ways to infiltrate the Great Garrison. I'm guessing we can't use Enkidu, our eagle, because I would guarantee...
Those do not look climbable. I will have to find another
Or maybe
way
we
in.
can. I've got a feeling it's going to be shot down immediately. Maybe it's not going to be shot down immediately. Okay. There's an opportunity there. It is being shot down. I had a feeling it would be.
Forgive me, Enkidu.
I did have a
vigilance.
I had a feeling it'd be shot down, to be fair. I didn't think it'd be able to use it that much. Yeah. But we did gain one opportunity that has been spotted up, so we'll go and have a look at that one. We try and get every opportunity opened up, because that way it gives us a lot more options and freedom when it comes to getting inside. Let's go and speak to this person and see what they've got for us.
Walls are useless as they are.
We're going to eavesdrop.
Have you seen the holes in the garrison walls? What's the point of having walls if they have holes in them?
He's got a
You mean
point.
the construction? There are guards everywhere. No one is getting in or out of that place without being caught.
There might be a way in along the northern wall. I should take a look.
Okay, northern wall could be the weak point. Remember, we've got to get to the stewardess at the cookhouse as well. Northern wall, if I'm guessing correctly, is this wall here. Let's see if we can find a way in this way.
Only those on official business enter here.
If they're saying there's gaps, then we've got to find them and infiltrate. So let's see what we can find. So this should be the northern wall. I can't see any gaps. Well, hang on. They kind of blended into the wall there. There's no guards here, though. Oh, we definitely can't get up there, though. So when they said there were holes in the wall, did they mean along here? Although I can't see any. Near the food storage. I don't know where the food storage is. Remember, we can't use Enkidu either because it gets shot down by the marksman. I haven't seen a hole in the wall, though. So they're doing building work here, aren't they? Although we're nearly back to the front. Yeah, I definitely can't see a hole in the wall that they were talking about, to be fair. Well, they're saying that. Is that that side? Am I looking at this? I'm probably... So the north side of the wall is here. Ah, it's actually saying there. I think that's the cookhouse. Well, that's not the northern side of the wall, is it? The northern side's up here. Unless my compass is the wrong way around. Elvis, good morning. How are you? You haven't done a lot of this week. Explored the map. I must say it's bigger than expected. It is really nice, isn't it? There's a lot of detail. Okay. My northern area I was looking at seems to have been wrong, but there's no way this is north end of the wall. Let's have a look. So there's a hole this side then. Guards there. There's a big hole there. That's how we get in. It's that hole there to get inside them. But as I say, that's not the northern side. But, okay, we'll take it. We're just going to find a way into there as well, though. That's the only thing. Ghost, good morning. How are you? You got in contact with Ubisoft about the key and they're going to be checking it out. That's good then. At least they're going to have a look into it. It does seem like you've just got a bug by looks of things. Dennis, good morning. How are you? Yeah, most people have more than one account. I've got several. I've got the one I stream on and do platinums and stuff on. I've got my single player account for my stuff, which I don't really use that much. My little boy's got an account, and when I was doing Gran Turismo Sport, I've got another account for when I was doing certain races with only using cards we gained in game. So I've got several accounts. It's not unusual, to be fair. A lot of people have accounts with different countries' origins of, because that way they've got more chance of, especially racing games. You can race against people from all over the world. I don't know. We've only just started this mission. They said to check the holes in the wall near the northern side. I didn't see a hole in the wall northern side. That's where we've got to go in, I think. Hence the marker there, though. I can't use Enkidu because of the marksman, but I need to find a way of getting them people down. I could use the assassin focus and actually go in that way. I'm trying to see what our best route is. There is also a guy just there. If I can assassinate him quietly, we can go across this top bit. I need to get to this guy quietly, which could be possible here. This bit here isn't a wanted area, so we can actually walk through this bit and not necessarily be kicked out by the guards and attacked. If I whistle here, I might be able to pull him towards us here. I was trying to bring him. Okay, let's try whistling. Remember, this isn't a wanted area just here. The wanted area is further inside. Are you going to walk, or is he just going to say go away? I didn't want to use a dagger on him because I don't know if the other guy. He's going to have to use a dagger on him because it's not a wanted area. He's not walking towards us. Okay. Yeah, it's only because it's not a wanted area. It's not a big deal. Now that's a wanted area. So as long as no one's looking at us, we're okay. We're in.
There is a steward here loyal to Ali. He will be somewhere near the cookhouse.
Okay, we're in. That's the easy part, I think. There's a lot of guards here, so we're going to be very careful. We can't use Enkidu just yet because there is a marksman around. Let's just try and mark a few people up. So we can keep an eye on where they are. Yeah, the issue is going to be Enkidu, because that would be ideal for marking people up. I don't know where the marksman actually is. So what is their best shot here? Obviously that guard's going to be an issue if he sees us. Which I think is probably the only one that's really going to cause us an issue. We want to try and go... I don't know where the cookhouse is actually. I thought it was marking up over here. No, cookhouse is all the way there, by the looks of things. So we're going to get over there as quietly as possible. If we can get onto this top wall here, and just go round and slowly take out the marksman, that would be ideal. Can I get up the ladder though before I'm seen, is the question. Don't know if I can. Keep an eye out for the marker if anyone's spotting us. We are being spotted. I think we're okay. Right, there's one guy there. Is it just the one there? And does he move? No, there's two. There's two! Okay, I didn't know there was two. There was two. I was about to take the first one out and then I looked to the left. There's another one there. Right, there's a guy here. Let's deal with him. Don't... Ah, the body's going to fall down. No, the body is going to fall down. But no one seems to have noticed. Okay. From here, I think the walls are the best shout. I think if we can keep on the walls, that would be our best way round. Could have just used eagle vision to actually see if there's any guards nearby, couldn't I, really? Okay, I think we've got to get onto that wall over there. There's a guard there we've got to be a bit wary of. There we go, it's marked up. Can drop down here though. Okay, that guy's walking back and forth. I think maybe down... Is that the guy we're looking for? Yes, that's the steward, I think. I think that's the steward who is going to help us.
Where there is a key, there is a lock.
Okay, there's a key in a room somewhere. The guard has misplaced his key. Right, let's go and speak to the steward though. And see what he has to help.
You are Ali's man?
I saw your...
Yeah, Basim was never one to use a bow though, was he? To be fair, I love a good bow.
I can get you through a side entrance.
But it does make sense he hasn't got one as well.
Follow me at a distance and stay out of sight.
I understand.
Tell me when you're ready to go.
I can understand wanting one, to be fair. Right, let's go.
Let us go.
I will walk in the open to avoid suspicion. Follow me at a distance and stay in cover. Try to stay in the shadows.
I'm going to try and stay in the shadows, absolutely. Is it because I've gone ahead of him? No, he's walking, it's fine.
It's like ghosts or something. I heard the prison is haunted.
Something's happening down there that isn't right. I heard the same thing in Damascus Gate. We don't want to...
Got to keep moving.
I hope they fix the walls soon. You and me both. My patrols will be shorter.
This is probably one of the hardest infiltrations we've had to do so far. This place is massive.
Warlord Wasif is back.
Right, where is he heading?
Shirking on your patrol. Do the full round all the way to the construction. If I catch any of you shortcutting, you lose a week
Guard.
and be in latrine duty for a month. Huh? Who's...
Come on, drag him to the corner. Good, good. Right, where's he going now? I think we're just heading round the front of this. Well, the steward's not moving, which doesn't really help us. I don't know if I've got to go further forward for him to move. There we go. Yeah, I think I've got to keep moving further forward before he moves. I think if we do get spotted, we're just going to be very quick to see where it's from and deal with it as quickly as possible. I think that's the only way here.
Be about your business. Be quick. So far, so good. We're halfway.
We're halfway.
If you fail, I will not be able to help, and you must find your own way.
Okay, we're halfway towards where we're going. Right, where is he? He's down below us now. There's a guy there that's going to could potentially be an issue if not careful.
This is the barracks. Wasif's room is probably further inside.
Okay, let's keep moving. This is definitely slow and steady wins the race, isn't it? How am I getting here without being seen? There's no point staying high there, I don't think. I don't think that would have helped us at all. Let's just be quick. Okay. Okay, I think he's going to open the door, isn't he?
This door will lead to Wasif. Now I must get back.
Okay, he's done his job. What's the note say? A final warning. Did your early years slaving at the forge course on your hand? Surely a smithy demands finesse as well as force. You were given orders to secure the slaves, not slaughter them by the score. You leave a trail of bloodshed that could well be traced to the rest of us and to me. A firm hand but a light touch. I will not tell you again. Someone was unhappy with the order to kill the slaves then by the sounds of it. Right, we need to look around, see if we can get any clues. There is a missing key somewhere, we know about that as well. And that door is going to lead us to Wasif's room. So we can open that door, but before we open that, what's this way? Always go the opposite way to what it wants you to go to, because you never know what's inside.
Wasif's room. It is
this is his room.
surprisingly bare for a man of his rank. This is an elaborate shrine. Wasif must have loved his mother.
Dusty memoir. I was a boy when they took me and sent me to the blacksmith. That bastard beat me, but I made myself strong just like you taught me. As soon as I was big enough, I broke his neck with my hands. I squeezed until I felt it snap. There was no anger in his eyes then. The only thing I saw before they filled it with blood was fear. You would have been proud of me. That's one way to make your parents feel proud of you, isn't it? Snapping a guy's neck. So this is Wasif's room. There's nothing else in here, I don't think, of note, other than the note we just read. Okay, we can see a guard with a key nearby. We do need to get that key. Let's see what happens.
Stand straight and eyes front! The Warlord is arriving and will tolerate no disorder.
Oh, they've got a prisoner there. Is that Beshi? Don't be Beshi.
Better. The heft is good. The balance, too. The hilt is still a bit tight. Let us see if the edge is better.
Don't do it.
Whoever bears arms against us is not one of us. You chose the wrong side, my friend.
Judgment belongs to Allah, not you.
Don't do it. Who's done it? I actually thought he was going to chop his head off, to be fair. So Beshi is dead, unfortunately. The Warlord has killed him.
Sticking. Make the blood grooves deeper.
The reason so blood grooves, for those that don't know on swords, it's to enable you to penetrate a body and pull the sword out freely. If the blood channels aren't deep enough, the blood doesn't flow. I think we just have to go and fight. I don't know if we should have snuck in or not, to be fair. It said eradicate the guard, so I thought we might as well fight. I suppose I could have done this a bit quietly, but... Down. I could have done it from a distance, I suppose, but it would have made no sense. Ali was in trouble, he's surrounded. We had to jump in. It felt a bit weird just jumping in, though, to like 6 guards fighting with Ali, when normally we're from the shadows.
We should free the others.
That's only going to anger Ali more, isn't it?
I will deal with Wasif.
Outside? Don't be foolish. This is the perfect beginning.
He wants to take the garrison.
We are going to pull this place down.
Alpha Strike, good morning, how are you? Indeed, we work in the dark, but we serve in the light. You are indeed right. He wants to free the rebels imprisoned in the inner garrison. So we've got to go and free the rebels. Just see if there's anything really to pick up here. They're the rebels in there. Okay. We did hear about a key that had been misplaced. We haven't found that key yet. It's over here. Some money. It's locked. The warden has the key. Okay. We're going to go and find the warden so we can get the key. We did see a markup for a key earlier on, but we didn't actually go to it because the cutscene happened instead. We also can't use Enkidu still because there's a marksman out there that we can't kill just yet. So my thinking is, there's a guard there. We did see a guy with a key, didn't we? When we was in here, I think it was. Can't see where the key is now, though, annoyingly. We've been in here, haven't we? I just didn't loot anything. By the looks of it. There's a knife on the table. Why can't I... ammo's full. That's why I can't pick it up. I'm sure we saw a guy with a key when we was in there. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, a little while. How have you been? Hope you've been well. Okay, this door's locked from the inside. Again, we've got to be sneaky again now. No, just jumping in as we just did to help Ali. So there's several guards there as well. Let's get high. Height always helps. If we can take down the marksman, which I don't know where they are at the minute, we can then use Enkidu. But I don't know where the marksman is, that's the only thing. Ah, bet he's up there. Okay. Okay, there's the guy with the key straight ahead of us. That's the key we need. We can get across to him. There's a marksman up there as well, which would be handy to take down. Just want to wait and see if these guys move. There's obviously things around us as well. So them guys walking now on this top wall, we've got to be aware that they're going to see us if we're not careful here. I don't think the guy with the key moves though, by the looks of things. So that helps if he doesn't move. Although he's seeing us there. He just managed to turn around at the last minute. So he does move as well. Okay, guy with the key moves. That's something to be aware of. I hate that. It marks up a double assassination with the knife, but then that can also miss if there's something that's slightly in the way. Right, Enkidu is now available. The marksman is dealt with.
Go, Enkidu.
So we now just need to have a look around and see opportunities to take down the guy with the key. Where is he gone? He's now down there. Okay, he's in a lower court with a few extra guards around there though. No guards on that roof. Okay. We have got a way of taking them down really quickly if we wanted to as well. I didn't mark him up. I can actually start a massive fire here. That might be a shout. Can we get in this door? No, door is barred. Okay. I weren't sure if we could. We can get in from the other side though. Hate locked doors. Always make sure we unbolt the doors every time we find one, just in case. Okay. Right, there's those two there. There's 4 here in total. One's coming upstairs. I didn't know one was going to come upstairs. That. Don't do that. Do that. I know he's not upstairs there, so there's more than that. Okay. I think we need to explode this. Then one down. Oh, I could have got that. I'd missed the mark to do that one, to be fair. If they start coming up here, we won't move, but I think we're okay for a minute. So what we can do is this. Target him, him, and him, and go launch. Just been going to college playing games, nice. As long as you've been well, that's the main thing.
Now to release the others.
Right, we have the prison key. So anything here to pick up before we move off? Little chest over here. I think that's it. Okay, we can now go and free the rebels. That's that job successfully completed for grabbing the key. And I jump down here anywhere. There's guards now in here. These guys weren't here a minute ago, and now there is 4 of them. I think that door's barred as well, isn't it? They're going in to see the prisoners, aren't they? No! Ali's in trouble. We've got to get down. Ali is in trouble. We need to go and help him. I'm going to try something I've not done really yet. I had heard that smoke bombs make a perfect assassination group. Actually, where we are. Someone messaged me yesterday and said, you haven't tried assassinating with smoke bombs? Give it a go. And I said, I'll try to today. And yeah, that worked perfectly. It's quite a handy one when you're in a big fight, because obviously Basim isn't very good at hand-to-hand combat. Or sword-to-hand, I suppose you should say. It's not really hand-to-hand if you've got a sword. But he's not very good at it. And smoke bombs can help make that a little bit easier at times. Right, so anything in there we need to pick up? There's food here. I'm looking if there's any notes or anything is mainly what I'm looking for. Right, we're good. Ali's got his men back. Obviously Beshi didn't make it. Let's speak to Ali and rally the rebels.
Your men are free. Now I must find.
I've got a really big feeling we're going to finish the main story today.
One slit.
You're playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? Oh, nice. We did all of the early Assassin's Creed a while back now. But we streamed all on the channel previously.
All right. I will light the fire.
I think we've streamed every Assassin's Creed on the channel other than number 1 because we can't on PlayStation. So we need to light the beacon to draw out Wasif's elite guard. The beacon we're looking for is over there. Should be easy enough to get to, I think. Oh, you can't climb it because of the posts. I didn't actually look to see if there's any guards here, to be fair. I don't think I need to. They would have seen the commotion happening downstairs, surely. So let's light the beacon. Basim was in Valhalla, yes. He's actually the character that gives Ivor the hidden blade. Quite early on in the story. So he's in it, but we obviously didn't know who really he was. So this is his origin story. They were going to do this as a DLC for Valhalla to learn more about Basim and where he come from. But when the idea was pitched, they actually said it's such a good idea they don't want to do it as a DLC and made it in a full game instead and expanded it out. But They either have jumped on that and said, oh, it's a DLC. But it's not a DLC. It was pitched as a possible DLC, and they said, no, let's make it better. Okay, we need to open the trapdoor to the Wasif's room. The guards are busy, so we've got to ignore the guards. We're not dealing with the guards. We've got to get to the trapdoor over there. We don't want to be involved in this fighting with the guards. We don't need the help. They can look after themselves. So let's try and get round this way. Oh, I can't get up there, can I? Is this door barred? Yeah, you can't get in that way. I was hoping we could just get round rather than trying to get in a different way. Can't get in that way then. I was going to try and use the walls to get round. Are they trebuchets? No, they're catapults. I wonder what they were. Let's try this way. Are they still fighting, or is everyone dead? The rebels have killed everyone. The rebels have won. It's all over. Job done. Yeah, there's no fighting going on because the rebels have killed everyone. Right, I'm looking for a trap door.
Survey the area, Enkidu.
So the trap door is there. I'm guessing we've got to get in via this way. Is my thinking? I've been seen as well. Because I don't think it's up here. No, it's below us. There we go. All three down in one. That was a lovely assassination, the way that all worked out. I could have just collapsed that on them, to be fair.
What? Won't take long.
It's all good. Right, we've got a trapdoor just here. Just going to see if there's anything else I need to pick up while we're in here. Doesn't look like there is, actually, to be fair. It's always worth a quick look around in case there's something to read or look at. Open the trapdoor. You get Sonic Frontiers. Oh, nice. 8 more days. What's that? Is that until Spider-Man 2, by any chance? So I remember playing Sonic when I was a kid. The original Sonics were incredible back in the day. I've got a Sega Mega Drive condensed console. I got it for Christmas a few years back. And a little while ago, I showed my little boy Sonic, and well, the first thing he said was, "Why are the graphics so bad?" Obviously, back then we have different graphics, don't we? That's the thing. Right, there's Wasif there. We've got to find and assassinate him. He's got 2 guards with him by the looks of things. Is there anything in here to utilise?
We are surrounded.
Right, he's there.
Take this down quickly. The Zindiq Ali and his rebels have attacked the garrison. Request reinforcements.
I've got an idea. I can do it. Right, 1 guard down. We haven't done this on a main assassination character, but we can. Wasif is there. Let's take Wasif down. That's a proper assassination, that is. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. We're planning to do it on release. I'm thinking a longer stream as well, because the week after is half term here in the UK, so I won't be able to stream that much over the week, if at all. So I'm thinking we do a longer stream Friday, Saturday evening do a few hours as well.
A word you did not
but I've got to work it out. Last of Us, nice. We did the remastered one recently.
So this is freedom. Yet, I do not see any way out.
So I think this is the penultimate assassination, judging by the investigations. But that is what Wasif dealt with. We've taken him down. Before we leave here, we want to try and get the chest that's here, because we know there's a gear chest here. Save us coming back, essentially. Okay. This is the darkness that's been following Basim for every assassination, from the first till now. We're getting closer and closer looks at it, but what is it? And why is it trying to get him? I don't think it's back to its roots. No, not fully. I think there's a lot that you can take from the original games. There's a lot that still is similar to Valhalla and Origins. I think they've done a good job with it. I know people have complained about its length. Trophy achieved, the blood of the Spymaster. So we've got a proper look at the darkness that's going after Basim there. Here's Ali. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's truly back to its roots, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think if the next game is similar to this in terms of style, that's not a bad thing either. I don't think they have to go full RPG route. A mixture of both would be quite nice. Remember, it had to look like Ali had killed Wasif, and that's what he's done. He's made it look like he did it. And then the rebels now will rise behind him.
We will have to fight our way out.
Will we now?
Our revolution begins.
Sure, we can help with that one.
With me.
This may not be good.
You die.
Got to keep an eye out for the red moves. That's the one thing I do kind of struggle to notice when the red moves are happening. The only thing I don't like about this is the combat. Look, I'm standing here doing nothing because no one will attack me. They're all down though, to be fair. But yeah, I was stood there and no one would attack. That's the bit I don't like about the combat, is I can just stand there.
No, I just prefer an honest assassination.
Just prefer an honest assassination.
I hope you your men better than the Warlord trained his.
Can you not see for yourself? The fight is almost over already.
Gotta get to the back of this guy to hit him.
Calling backup.
Down as well. This guy's been hurt. Revive the rebel. Uses some of our health to revive him. There's more fighting over there. Are these all down? No, let's revive this guy as well.
Not close.
Another soldier there. Revive this one. More guards coming in. As I say, I want to go and get the chest before we leave. I'm out of ammo now. Whoa, flamethrower. Right, what do we got? Smoke bombs. Alright, big guy's down.
Perhaps our cause appeals to you more than you admit.
Revive our guy here.
I can't breathe. Thank you. I'll hack you to bits. That is the last of them.
Let us go out the same way we came in.
I didn't mean to throw that way, but there we go. Right, before we leave, we want the treasure chest that's here. It's in there. So, I know they're getting away. We're not going to go with them just yet. That wasn't too bad a fight, considering we are not an expert in fighting. Basim is definitely more from the shadows. I don't think we went too badly there, to be fair. Right, let's find a way up. As I say, there's no point coming back here at a later date to collect the chest if we can grab it now. You're not going to go any further up, are you? No. What about we drop down to there? Use the rope. So a different way up this way, potentially. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try going up this way. I think it's going to do the same thing as just now, though. Unless, no, we can get to the platform there. There we go. That's what I was trying to do around the other side. Where is this gear chest then? No worries, Alpha Strike. Have a good breakfast, and I'm sure we'll speak to you soon. Thank you, Alpha Strike. Right, gear chest is there. It's the other side of this. And I don't think I can get through that gate. No. So we've got to find a way into there, essentially. We can't climb up here. Ah. May have found something. Don't think we can go high though here. Can we go any higher here? No. Okay, that's not going to get us up that way, is it? We need to get across to there. I can see where we need to get to. Can we go this way? There we go. Remember, there is a big guy in here, so we've got to be wary of him. He won't see us immediately because we've got to move behind this. Oh, we've actually got to crawl through as well. Alright, there's the big guy. Let's give him a little whistle.
Oh!
You gonna come have a look?
Nobody gets past me.
Come on. He's not gonna come, is he? Okay, smoke bomb time.
Someone is going to pay for this.
Oh, he's not in the smoke bomb enough for me to assassinate him.
That's a good one.
He's not in the smoke bomb enough. Oh, there he is. He just wandered in just enough there. There we go. That was just to save us coming back to look for this gear chest, essentially. The job done there. It's a schematic for the dagger. Okay, let's find a way out. Okay, we're going to go meet Ali over there. So, is there a way to jump down, is my question. Yes, there is. Job done. Okay, let's go and get to Ali. They should be around here. Thank you for the like, much appreciated over the was. I still think the first ever assassination you do as Basim is the best one. By far. The rest of them have just been standard. I think the first one was the best one. Job done. So we've taken out the Warlord. Crazy Irishman, good morning, how are you? Side X and the jab. Are you still affected by it? That's not good. I'm getting there. I'm pushing through. Hope you feel better soon, Crazy Irishman.
God is great! There is no God but God! God is great! There is no God but God! God is great! There is no God but God!
So using the... Is that dagger stuck? I think that dagger's stuck in her hand. We've got a little graphical glitch here. The dagger isn't actually being held, it's in his hand. It's a bit of a graphical issue. So we need to head back to the Bureau. Just catch up on this page first. So we've taken down the Warlord. Our next target is the head of the Order. The mastermind behind the damage the Order has wrought. That's why I think we're going to finish the story today, because I think we're quite close. Skill-wise, we can now get Engineer, which means we can select a second Tier 1 tool upgrade for each tool. So we'll do that at our Bureau in a second. And the schematic we just picked up is for the Abbasid Knight Dagger. It's not one we use, but it's there at least. So we're going to give it a quick save because we've now done that. 18 and a half hours in. So we are heading... Why is it telling me I've got something I've not seen on investigation? There you go. So we have cleared all the stuff here anyway, so we may as well, because we can, fast travel back to the Bureau. There's no reason to run back. We've already been this area of the map, cleared everything that we've come across. So we'll head straight back to the Bureau and see what's next in the story. Yeah, I've got a big feeling we're going to finish this today, story-wise anyway, and then we'll look at trophies and see what we need to do for platinum. There's still side missions to do. There's the Ali Baba mission we'll do as well as soon as we finish story. So there's still plenty to do. We've got today and tomorrow to try and get everything finished. That dagger is still stuck in his hand, although he's now switched which way round it is. It may disappear after a cutscene like this one.
If you mention the cat, he will come. And here he is.
Go softly,
no, it's still in her hand.
Come softly. So
yeah, that's a bit of a graphical glitch. Does happen sometimes. It's one of those things.
You have honored your word. Wasif lies dead, and all who hear of it...
I will say the smoke bomb assassinations are quite cool. It makes fighting a little bit easier, at least.
He was a brave man.
Yeah, we did have a casualty of Beshi.
He will free more by his
I think that dagger in my hand is going to annoy me.
Freedom has a price. The only question is whether we will pay it. Beshi was proud to. I have much to do. I would wish peace upon you both, but we know that is not in your future. Nor mine.
I fear Ali is right. Nothing will stop his rebellion now.
Maybe nothing should. The things he says. At the Garrison, we saw Wasif arguing with Governor Muhammad ibn Tahir.
Muhammad? That is odd. I will keep eyes on him. Araka lahiqan.
Right. What are we doing next? That sounds a bit ominous, doesn't it? I wonder if the darkness is now enveloping him in his sleep or something. Yeah, it's in his sleep.
Easy, Basim, I am here.
The darkness is really affecting him.
Basim, tamahal.
I cannot keep them waiting.
Are they aware, your companions, that their hunter is hunted in his sleep?
If it were in my sleep alone, I could bear it. But it followed when I fled Anbar. Now it stalks me when I slay those I hunt.
The ones from the palace, in the masks.
4 are dead at my hand. The last...
That dagger's still in his hand, isn't it?
Will join them soon.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I...
The Jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked one's cries what laid within. The ancient object that woke at your touch.
And the dagger's still there.
Answers living than dead.
I hunt
so she thinks it's the it's when we reach into her chest and grab the artifact that's caused the dark
if you could
come
walk
after
the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order of
Dagger's gone, he threw it out of his hand.
If you will not ask your foes, then at least ask your friends what slept in that chest. And
That's
why
true.
they sought it.
That's a good point. Nihal does speak the truth, it seems. No, Dagger's back. He did throw it away and now it's back again.
My companions wait for me at the Harbiyya Bureau. Clear your mind, Basim. Focus on the task before you.
There we go, we're going to focus sometime later in Anbar. So the next place we're going to is the Bureau and Roshan and Falad. Is everything caught up? I think so. So we're going to head back to the Bureau to speak to Roshan and Falad. In terms of... Oh, what's going... Okay. We gained a new costume, the Master Assassin costume. We are now a Master Assassin then, are we? We're a fully fledged assassin. We may as well wear the costume. We actually keep the perks of our outfit. We can also upgrade this now to the final stage. I suppose we should wear it. We are the clothing. We should wear the clothing of assassin who attained the rank of master. Although it does just say assassin there. And we have the talisman. The assassin talisman is awarded when one attains the rank of assassin among the hidden ones of Al-Mardikhwar. And we have gained a new colour, the orange, with a bit of green. I don't do cosmetics, so these things don't bother me. I think we probably should wear that, to be fair. If we unequip, we look like that. Yeah, we'll put it on. We are a master assassin. I suppose we should wear it. You need to wear it. Yeah, we should wear it, shouldn't we? And we need to go into the Bureau and upgrade and choose a second tier 1 tool modification as well. That's something we need to do. So, I think we need to go to a blacksmith first if we can, if there's one nearby. There isn't one. There is one nearby. Over here. We're in Anbar, aren't we? So, there's no blacksmith here. There is, though, Mysterious Shard. So whilst we're in Ambar, let's quickly grab that, and then we'll go back to Baghdad, probably by fast travel, to be fair. The only thing I would say, other than that dagger that's really annoying me because I can keep seeing it in his hand, is... What if I change? Does that help? No. It didn't take us long to reach Master Assassin. So all we did is assassinate... How many people did we assassinate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. And we're a Master Assassin. I'm not sure we've got the skills to be a Master Assassin that quickly, to be fair, but who are we to say when we're a Master Assassin or not, I suppose. We do want to restock everything before we get to the Bureau, really. We do need a merchant.
A Thabin member is near.
I don't want to get there and head straight into a mission without restocking everything. Right, so that's the person we need to steal from. Obviously, the guards will kill us if we get too close. So we're going to back off a second and let them do their walking. Come on. Keep walking. Don't stay... They're going to stay like that now, aren't they?
What's wrong with you?
Someone's shouting at us. There are guards down there. There's guards there as well. Where's this guy gone? Is he? Oh, he's gone that way, just where we were. I could assassinate the guards 1-1. The downside to that, if we assassinate guards, people see us, we get wanted level. Which we can deal with, it's just a pain.
Hey. Hey.
I'm not here. You didn't see me. Honestly. If I had smoke bombs, I'd probably use those at this point. Oh, the guards saw me do it. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted to happen. We're going to end up killing this guy rather than pickpocketing him, I think. Come on and attack. Are you going to attack as well? Come on. Chop, chop. This is the bit I don't like about the combat. Why are you throwing things at me? Just attack me. Come on. Yeah, this is why I don't like the combat, because all you got to do is stand there and wait for them to attack. And he's not attacking. Right, he's dead. Right, where's the guy with the shard? There he is. All the way over there.
I've seen that face before.
Right. As I say, this is the bit that I find weird. All I'm going to do is stand and wait for him to attack and block it.
Another shard.
There we go. We gain the mysterious shard. We are wanted, so we just need to find a poster. But that's where the combat falls down, I think, because you can just stand there and just parry. Thanks for the like, Warlord, much appreciated. Okay, we need a merchant over here to restock. We do need to find a poster or a Minardi. We may be able to use a Minardi, to be fair. Zeno, good morning, how are you? If I didn't say already, thanks for the like, Warlord, much appreciated. I can't remember if I said it or not. So the Minardi, if we've got any tokens, will get rid of our wanted level. There's guards here, so I need to be a little bit wary. Let's go this way. We want to restock before we head back to the Bureau, that's the thing, otherwise we'll just head straight there. Don't know if I've got a token, I may not have one. Which would mean we need... Have we got one? We have, there we go. Notoriety gone. Now we just need to find the merchant. And they are here.
Hello.
Well met, sir.
We'll restock and then head back to Bureau. Good, good. Imagine a couple of steak bakes. Nice.
Allow me to browse your stock.
That dagger's really annoying me in his hand. I thought it would have disappeared by now, but it's still there.
Never leave home without some.
So quick refill is 180. So that should be everything now refilled. There we go.
Strengthening one's gear. Nothing further.
No, we're done. Thank you very much.
I must be on my way.
Be well, Sahib.
Thank you. So everything is restocked. What if I change? No. Doesn't matter what I change to, a dagger staying in her hand. Not from Greg's though, it's a local place on the corner for me. I don't, to be fair, I don't go out, I don't know how many Gregs in 3 years, to be fair. So I wouldn't even know, to be honest. Right, we're heading back to Baghdad. I would like to get a blacksmith to upgrade our outfit before we go and do this mission, to be fair. Which we can. If we fast travel to Viewpoint, Blacksmith Bureau. Let's do that. I'm hoping the final assassination of the person in charge of the order here in Baghdad is as good as the first one. So where there's a little bit of an extra thing after the actual assassination. I would like that because the first assassination so far has been the best one because of how it was done. The rest of them have been just standard assassinations. You just get to them, you take them down, job done, cutscene afterwards. Whereas the first one, he kind of did a bit extra at the end. But I don't know if because it was the first one, that might be the only reason it's there, to be fair. Okay, blacksmith.
Good to see you. Well met.
Does sound nice, doesn't it? The price absolutely demolishes Greg's. Nice.
Please have a look around.
Right, we should be able to this is the wrong person. We'll upgrade the dagger.
Yes, all right.
We need the tailor, don't we, to upgrade our armor, not the blacksmith. That was me being wrong.
Got what you needed.
Thank you.
I must take my leave.
The dagger's annoying me. The thing is, it stays in a hand for cutscenes as well. That's the problem. Right, there should be a tailor just there. Just trying to do this properly and get to the final assassination. I think it's the final one. With our upgraded outfit. We're still wearing the initiate outfit, to be fair. There's been no real reason to change. It's got the stats that we use and suits our playstyle, essentially. Okay.
Peace, friend.
Be welcome here.
Now this is where we can upgrade our initiative,
Take a look.
our initiative Al-Mardikhwar outfit.
Light, yet fit to turn most any blade.
So we didn't actually get an outfit, other than we have got a, obviously the look we're wearing is the Master Assassin. But we didn't get an outfit for being a Master, it was just a look.
Nothing more today?
It's just surprising.
I have to go.
The costume side hasn't really done anything. When we first got our first costume and infiltrated to take down, to assassinate someone, I thought, oh wow, we're going to be doing lots of different outfits, being able to infiltrate because of the outfits. It never really emerged like that. Instead, we've kind of just not really utilised it because it's not happened again since, which is a bit of a shame. I think the outfits could have been used a lot more. I really thought that when we got the first one, we were going to do similar to, I can't remember what game it was. One way you wear different outfits as a slave and you get treated differently from what you wear. I thought that's where it was going. But it never really went that way, unfortunately. Right, head of the snake, let's report to the Bureau and see what happens. Back to the brim. Oh, nice.
You took your time.
You're going to make me hungry now, Zeno.
Did you
I don't normally eat in the morning, to be fair.
I wait for no man. You look tired.
Nothing a little adventure won't fix. What news?
Ali thinks the time is right to attack the palace. The Oyun are distracted and the people divided.
Divided how?
So I think this is where we're going to head into the centre of Baghdad in the circle. We haven't really been there. We were there for a side mission, that was it.
What do you know of him?
You feel hungry as well, Crazy Iceman.
He was there at the palace, the night his father... The night I reached into that chest. Master, have we learned anything more about the object within?
So although he's now a Master Assassin, which I kind of disagree with the fact he's got there so quickly.
It's a shame we know so little.
He still calls Roshan Master, which is quite cool.
So much. Should we not seek to know our enemies better? The better to defeat them.
He's right. The more you know, the easier it is for you to take them down.
No. We must turn to the task at hand.
Of course, Abu Abdullah. Rebecca tells me you have met his
mother. Read the whole string, though, once.
I did. I think she could be first among our foes. She, or Arib the poet, or Muhammad the governor. All three had ties to our enemies.
Muhammad ibn Tahir. His cousins governed the land on which...
So maybe it's not going to be one assassination. I think there's several more yet.
Us from our enemies.
I cut our enemies' legs beneath them, Master. Let me strike while their stumps are bloody. I will unmask them and learn their intent.
Basim is right. We must act swiftly.
Go to the Round City. Investigate all three, but take no further action.
Investigate all three, but do not take any further action.
The previous hill.
And then we're going to go back and speak to Roshan. I disagree with Roshan's thinking, though, of not knowing her enemies more to be able to take them down easier. She disagrees with that. Well, I think that's the way it should be done. The more you know about your enemy, the easier it is to infiltrate and take them down. But she kind of just wants to get on with things, it seems. We've got 3 new cases by looks of them. We'll have a look at those in a second. Let's see if we can catch up for a second. I'm just going to quickly speak to this guy. We can now change our tools. We've gained the engineer.
I would like to borrow your
engineer skill, so we can add an extra second of first thing to all our tools. I know what I'm trying to say. It's just not happening. Yeah, the logic doesn't make sense, does it? The more you know your enemy, the easier it is to take them down. But yet she disagrees and says, no, just go after them. It's like she's rushing it. I don't get why. Whether that's going to come in the story or not, I'm not sure. So because of engineer, we can now put in a second upgrade. So throwing knife causes 50% damage. Increases the damage of the throwing knife by 50%, I should have said. Or extended the range. Both of them are really good for throwing knives, I would have said. Do you want extra range or damage? Range, I think. A headshot is still a headshot, and a headshot will take them down. We've got armor piercing as well. I think range is a good one for the throwing knife. The blow dart, we've got the time duration of the effects of making them go to sleep. I suppose extra capacity is probably the better one there. And smoke bomb, we currently have the durable smoke and how long it lasts for. We can also upgrade the third upgrade here as well. Capacity or capacity, I think. And then we can unlock the third. We can do mind wipe, which causes guards caught in the smoke to forget they saw Basim. To be fair, we're using the smoke to assassinate, so I don't think that's a big deal. Flammable smoke. Again, we're not really going to utilise it. So both of these seem a bit pointless for us. We'll stick the mind wipe on. I think that's the only real one that may come in useful. We don't really use fire, to be fair.
Nothing else?
But that's something done there. Maybe it's something in the past. It may be a story element that we don't know about yet, and that's why she's rushing to get everything done, rather than learn more about the artifact that's plaguing Basim at night. To be fair, we just don't know. But hopefully we'll find out. So let's have a look at these new investigations then. There's 3 in total. We need to learn about these 3 people. So we've got the poets, the poetess's abode. I don't know how you meant to say that. A poet of Arib stature would live within the Round City. The home to hundreds. They're a concubine. Kiba would live within the Round City. And Court of Appeal. Muhammad should be somewhere in the Round City. So we'll track just the first one, I suppose, and go from there. We're not to take these people out per Roshan's orders. We are to find more details about them, is essentially what we've been told. So the first one we're heading to is there. We do need to get that viewpoint at the top as soon as we can, I think. We'll fast travel to the viewpoint here. Unless there's a conversation we had with Roshan, I think. We'll have to speak to Roshan. We'll probably go to this viewpoint and then get inside the Round City, and we might be better actually just going in from where we are through the Damascus Gate. That might be the better option, to be fair. But I think Roshan, we've been able to ask questions before to someone in the bureau.
Politician and concubine. I will soon know which one wears the mask.
So we need to. So we can ask. Oh, it's not Roshan. We can ask Foulard some questions. He may have more information. Okay.
Foulard, my finder of facts, my fielder of questions.
So these may give us more information about the targets anyway. But we're trying to unmask who they are exactly. So we'll ask all the questions and see if that helps us.
Tell me about Arib. Her words were as scripture.
That dagger is really annoying me as well.
A gifted artist and poetess, Harib won her freedom through her skill. Tabit tells me she keeps a luxurious home in the round city. Anything else?
It didn't really help us, did it? Other than a luxurious home.
What do you know of Qabiha? She had ties to the treasurer.
Born to slavery, Qabiha rose to become Al-Mutawakkil's favorite concubine in the harem. Yet her son was not made Khalifa, leaving her future uncertain.
For those that don't know, a concubine is when someone has a wife. A concubine is someone who is, I suppose, a lover, girlfriend, but they also have a wife as well. I think that's the best explanation of a concubine I can give, to be fair.
Tell me about the governor. I saw him give orders to Wasif at Turkey.
Muhammad is one of the Tahirids, powerful viceroys of the Khalifas in Persia. He governs all Baghdad from his seat at the courts. Anything else?
Okay. Round
Where
City.
can I find our suspects?
All three live within the glorious Round City.
As I say, we've not really been in the Round City, other than a side mission that took us through it. Only a little bit of it. We haven't really been in there. We know it doesn't exist in real life anymore. Over time it was destroyed. Okay, we've got a few more clues. Let's have a quick look at how that's affected things in terms of the investigation. So we now know the identity of all three people. But there's still clues to be found. So we're going to go to the Arab's home in the Round City to investigate her, which is all the way down here. Is there a gate to get in? There is a gate here. So actually maybe fast travel... Where's the nearest fast travel point? There. We can head through this gate. I was going to come in through the top. I don't think we should. Viewpoint, and then we'll head into the Round City. I'm assuming we can walk through the gate unaffected, but I don't know for sure. We'll find out once we get near it. But yeah, I'm surprised, although obviously we had the outfit, which is Master Assassin robes, surprised we didn't get an actual, or costume I should say. I'm surprised we didn't get an outfit that's the robes. Basically a mistress as well as having a wife. Yeah, I was trying to say it in the best way possible without it sounding really dodgy, essentially. Okay, so from here we're going to head into this gate here. We don't know what this gate is called, to be fair. Yeah, there's no name for this gate, it seems. I think it's straight ahead. I don't actually have to go near the water. I would hope that when we next get into a fight, that dagger's going to disappear, because it is really annoying. Okay, the gate is here. Surprised this one doesn't have a name. Is there not? Oh, Kufa Gate. It does have a name now. I don't think it had one before we got here, though.
Go now.
No, we're not allowed in there. Okay. So no going straight in the gate, as the guards do not like us going in. And this is a red area. We just need to get over the other side, to be fair. So it's not that big a deal. There's probably guards here, though, isn't there? Guard there. Is he the only guard? I don't want to use Enkidu. I think if we're using Enkidu, we're going to get it's going to get shot down. I need that guard to look away, really. Come on, go away.
What beautiful homes.
I'm being
Far
seen.
different from the slums of Anbar.
How is he talking about the homes when we can't actually get in yet? This will be a Wayne over here. There's a guard. All we want to do is get in. No, that's probably too big a jump. It is. Right, we're no longer in a red area, so we're good. Right, let's find the poet's house. Just there. So it's just the gate you're not allowed in, was what was affecting us there and not allowing us to get in that way. Poet's house is just here.
Let us hope she is home.
We're hoping she's home. Do we really want her home? Or do we want her out so we can just sneak in and get information? Obviously, we've been ordered not to kill her, currently. But Basim saying he hopes she's home seems a bit weird. We're not in conflict. Are we? We're not wanted. Okay, we may have an issue. Hang on. What we'll do, we'll blend in and move time forward. Counterpart. Who's looking for us? I don't know what's going on. It won't let us do what we need to do. Can I fast travel again? Yeah. We'll have to fast travel again. It won't. It just says someone's after us, and there is no one after us. So we'll have to head back to there again, which is rather frustrating. There was no one after us though, so I don't quite get the issue there. Right, we kind of know where to go though to get in. So I don't know if that's a little bit of a glitch or it's just an issue we had. Let's go again. Okay.
Show me the path ahead.
Right, so any guards here to avoid. Two there. Okay. I'm just going to run, I think. The only difference this time, I'm not going to drop down really quickly. Okay, there is definitely no one after us this time. We've made sure of that. So let's try this again, shall we? Otherwise, we will just have to swap which mission we're doing, I think. That's the other way, I suppose. And see if that works. Okay, the house is just here. Let's try this again. There we go. Thank you for the like, but always much appreciated. Oh, voice change. Much appreciated. Hey man, good morning, how are you? That dagger is really annoying me now. I can see it all the time and it needs to disappear.
For tokens, favors, and personal dedications, you may find Sayyida Arib in the garden after her recital. Good day. You must be her patron. It is an honor, Sayyidi.
I'm assuming patron is manager.
I seek a private audience with the poetess. Do you? I have been moved beyond words by her words. Symmetry of sky and sea. I only wish to express my sincere admiration.
Basim trying to talk his way in.
Words. Nearly as pretty as hers, and just as false. We both know what mask she wears, don't we? Mask, Sayyidi. Enough, Sayyidi. I know what you are, and I know why you've come. You think I haven't seen you skulking in the shadows. She's no longer party to your plots. Your secret meetings, your foolish neck.
You just worked overnight, have you?
Scrubbed her clean of them. For
I have set a watch
on her door. My men dog her recitals. Every letter she's had of you I have shredded or sent back. Sent back? You will find them piled at the Postal Bureau. Burn them. Bury them. Do what you will. You can choke on them for all I care.
We haven't sent her any letters. Okay, case closed. Is there going to be more to that? Unknown case, I think. Yeah, okay. Someone's sending her letters and it wasn't us. There we go, case unbowed, the Postal Bureau. Yeah, we haven't sent her letters yet. Her patron has been destroying them. We gained 2 skill points for talking. Okay. We'll have a look at what we can do there. We've got some new clues. Let's have a quick look at the investigation, see where we're at. So that case is closed. Oh, I think we're going to have cases all the way around here then, aren't we? We can catch Arib at the recital. But let's infiltrate the Postal Bureau first. We know there's some letters in there. We definitely didn't send them. So we're going to find out who did. So we'll carry on this one for the time being. We have got 3 skill points. Enkidu's Acuity, or reveals the path, patrol path. Not too worried by patrol path though. Let's do this one. I think Stealth Recon could be quite good. A lot of these skills are just going to make the game a little bit easier each time, aren't they? Essentially. Right. So we are heading north in the Circle City. There is a historical site here and an Enigma. We'll try and grab both while we're here. So the historical is 10 meters. Is it inside the house? I bet it's inside the house, so we won't be able to do it, I don't think.
Foolish nicknames, secret meetings. The patron may have thought me a member of the Order of the Ancients. The piles of letters at the Postal Bureau may reveal more. Let us see what mask you wear, poetess.
It's a good point. I think the patron thinks we are a member of the Order. That's what it sounds like. So we can't get the historical bit because we can't go in the house just yet. The Enigma, I think, is also in the house. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that either. Not by the looks of it. So we'll head to the Postal Bureau then. We're going to infiltrate that and see what these letters are about. Yeah, so the patron thinks he's stopping... does he know we're an assassin, or does he think we're part of the Order? And he's trying to protect her from being involved, potentially. We'll find out when we get to the letters, I think, and we'll get a few more clues towards what's going on. So that building there, I'm guessing... Is that through... Oh, no, it's through there. It's supposed to be. There is a historical marker here as well.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
So we're heading to that blue building there. There's the Postal Bureau by the looks of it. Where's the historical marker? I could just see that a minute ago. Is that one we've... I don't know if that's ticked or we've done it. I think we have done that one, actually. It's not there. So, let's keep going to the Postal Bureau. No, we can't go in there. That's the yellow area. Okie dokie. It does say infiltrate the Postal Bureau. Which kind of tells me we're probably not allowed in there. We shall find out.
The Postal Bureau.
There we are.
I will do as the Huyun do. Sift through strangers' mail and sniff out conspiracies.
Okay, we'll do the historical part first. A little more about the postal system in Baghdad. So this is the Barid, or postal system, in Baghdad. Caliphate Al-Mansur believed that the Abbasid state stood on 4 pillars. Clerics that feared God, guards that helped the weak, honest tax collectors. Is there really ever an honest tax collector? Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. The game is really good. I think we're quite close to the ending, man, to be honest. It does seem that way. But yeah, no, really enjoying it so far. There's a few issues, as there is with anything, but yeah, in general, I think it's really good so far. The story's really intriguing. And also learning about an area that I know nothing about. Baghdad, for me, is completely new. So for me, it's quite interesting to learn more about the way this was and the religion and everything else. So yeah, I find it interesting in that respect. I always like somewhere that I don't know anything about. Like Egypt was really fascinating. I like Valhalla because it was England. Greek, I liked Odyssey because it's Greeks and I love the Greeks. Italy, I didn't know much about that, so that was quite cool as well. You're going to kill that man that's not yours. We are. It's not too long. No, we're probably going to. I think we're going to get the main story done around 20 hours, and then there'll be all the other stuff to do if we go for platinum. But we don't know what the trophies are exactly yet without looking. We won't do that till after the story, to be fair. So yeah, the postal system, the 4 pillars: guards that help the weak, honest tax collectors which don't exist, and the Barid, an extensive system of couriers and spies who ensured everyone else's loyalty. Postal routes set up and paid for by the state have existed in one form or another in the Middle East since the Achaemenid Empire's Royal Road. Again, apologies for pronunciation. It was an essential tool for ruling an empire stretching from Morocco to China. The Abbasids took over the system in 750 and expanded upon it in the following decades. There's definitely a lot of historical references. You never got into Assassin's Creed, did you not? Do you know what? The best historical reference is actually Unity. The reason being, in France, the cathedral burnt down at the Notre Dame. It was a big fire there a few years back now, but because of how Unity built the game and how they mapped everything out, the developers of Unity gave them the information they had on the Notre Dame, and because it was in such great detail, it helped them rebuild Notre Dame. So the game's design and the game's way of mapping the historical places helped rebuild it, which is incredible. Their barrage was made up of postal routes established to expedite the reception of news and the issuing of orders to the provinces. 930 small stations, 8 to 10 kilometers apart, were prepared and staffed with runners, riders, and horses ready to go at a moment's notice. Food, water, fodder, and everything needed by couriers were readily available to ensure the speedy transfer of information. The head of the system was the Sharif al-Barid, Master of Letters. His job was to report the important affairs to the Caliphate, to carry out his orders, and to supervise the work of the empire's administrators. As such, he was respected by his colleagues as a man who could sway the whole destiny of a single word. So the postal system was really important to the way they ran the empire then. Okay, so we need to infiltrate in here and try and find these letters that were sent to the poet. As we know, we didn't send them. I probably should scout this out properly before we try and get in, to be fair. Let's scout it out. I don't think there's any guards on the roof. Yeah, no guards on the roof that I can see. That's the first thinking then. There's a couple of guards on this floor though. Okay, interesting. There's a couple of guards here. You can't beat a nice assassination from below, can you? That dagger though is now annoying me even more. If I don't get to this guy that's here. Cam?
Hold on.
The only downside to assassination from below is you throw the body over the side. It means it can be seen by anyone. Right, there is a guy here as well. Let's try, see if we can pull him towards us with a whistle. Come on, investigate. Come on. Come over here. Yeah, it depends which one you go for first, I think. Obviously, the modern day story is actually the most important part of any Assassin's Creed game. The modern day story is where the story really continues. And a lot of people dislike the modern day side, but that's the most important part. But depending which one you looked at first, that's the thing. Same as the other day, the last one you enjoyed was Origins. Halfway to see it, it's got major open world burnout. That is the thing as well. The earlier ones or the smaller ones are probably a good one to start with. A lot of people do get burnt out with the RPG side because it's so big. Right, I think we're free of guards. And this is a doorway in. Still a bit of food for us to recover. Right, there's a ladder here. I don't know if there's anyone else on this floor. I'm hoping there isn't. I'm going to wait for that man to get back because I think we'll take him down from above. Don't think there's anything else on this floor. Looking at how low the other red marks are for the enemy, I think we're safe to take this guy down and then drop down ourselves. Yeah, we're good. I will just hide the body, I think, just in case. I don't really want to get caught if we can avoid it. Playing Origins. If you're into Greek mythology, Origins is a good one to do, but it is very, very large. There's a lot to do in Origins. That's the only downside. If you're not into a big game, or you don't want a big game, Origins may not be the best one to start with. And the modern day story in Origins probably won't make sense straight away, because the earlier ones will give you more information basically. So it depends what you're after, I think, more than anything else. If you just want a good, enjoyable experience, Origins is good. And if you're into Greek mythology, that really helps. Okay, there's several people here. We have to be very careful when we infiltrate this without being seen, I think. Obviously, we've got the stairs.
There must be mail here from every corner of the Khilafah. Now to find Aribs.
Okay. Yeah, Odyssey was Greek mythology. Origins... Oh, sorry, I thought you said Odyssey. My apologies. I thought you said Odyssey was one you were thinking of. I misread it. Yeah, Origins is Egypt. Origins is really good as well, though, to be fair. There's a lot, yeah. Origins is really good from the Egyptian standpoint, but also how the assassins were created. One of the DLCs really goes into depth of why and how. And that's really good to know, to be fair. But again, the modern story side of Origins may not make as much sense if you haven't done the earlier ones. Okay, we've got how many guards here? 3 by the looks of it in this room. So we've got 3 guards in this room, and we need to deal with all 3 silently if we can. Just trying to see the best option to do this. This guy over here should come back now. The other 2 are there.
Wait, just
nice corner assassination and deal with that one. Should be able to do a joint assassination here. I wouldn't allow me to do a joint assassination. So normally there I would have thrown a dagger, but it didn't give me the option this time. This is where the game really falls down, I think. It's the combat side. But then you're not meant to be a trained combat. You're meant to be an assassin. Hides in the shadows. So I can understand the combat being a bit basic in that regard. It does make sense. But it is very basic when it comes to combat. Right, we're looking for the letters. There's one here. Oh, the guards are trying to look for me, aren't they? That's why. The guards outside are looking for me, so we're just going to wait for them to hold off before we can actually do anything. They will stop in a second. There is a lot, yeah. So it depends. I think Origins is a good starter one for people, but again, be prepared to do. There is a lot to do in it, but it's quite the actual historical side of it is really interesting. So payment overdue letter. Please note that your payment of 15 dinars is overdue and must be remitted no later than 20 safar, or you'll be subject to an additional fine.
Please note that your payment.
It's going to read it for me. There's no point in me reading it.
Overdue and must be. No,
nothing to do with her. That's not the mail we're after. There's more mail here. Dear Arib, your poetry has touched me deeply. You are my oasis, lush and plentiful. Your words soothe my weathered soul. Tell me you feel the same. I'm guessing the answer to that one is no.
Dearest Arib, your poetry has touched me deeply. You are my oasis, lush and ya la qaraf.
Right, there's one here. After the honey drips from her lips, Al-Talab leaves the garden and follows the mouse. Okay.
After the honey drips from her lips,
and the fox.
Al-Talab leaves the garden and follows the mouse. Secret order correspondence?
Yeah.
Bad poetry? A bit of both? Arib could be a Thalab. The patron spoke of a recital in the gardens. I could give this letter to Arib and see where the vixen leads me.
So we've found the letter we were looking for. That's given us more information for the garden recital. Is there anything else still to look at in here? Yes, there's something. There's a couple of letters still. They may not be help us. They may do.
Silence your song of sin, or I will do it for you. How kind. Moving on.
This was a threatening letter sent to the poet. You jape and jig for the base pleasure of your betters and pave their path to ruin. Silence your song of sin, or I will do it for you. Someone doesn't like the poetry. What's this
Abu
one?
Abdullah is the true Khalifa and will soon reclaim his stolen throne. I will leave this one for the Uyun.
Okay, so that doesn't help us either with our current mission. So I think that's everything looked at in here. I can unbolt the doors, which I will. The reason I do this, wherever we are, I'm not going to use them to leave because the guard's out there and it's still a wanted area. But if we have a need to come in here for whatever reason, whether it's just to hide, having doors unbolted does help us. So that is job done there. We can get out of here now. We're going to head to the recital and see if we can find out who this fox is. Although we think Arib is the fox, don't we, I think? We can find out more about the recitals, and we'll double check the what the information we have. So we now have a clue here. The letter could put Arib to the test. We're going to surprise her with the coded letter after the recital. So we're going to have to go and listen to some poetry, I think, first. Where are we heading anyway? So we're heading further down. We have been here before because we actually did the historical site previously. I think it was a side mission, I think was the reason, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no worries, Crazy Irishman. So let's get out of here, hopefully unseen, just to avoid any conflict. And we'll head to the recital and listen to some really nice poetry.
I will go to the garden, give Athalab her letter, and follow where she goes.
I wonder if she'll think we're a member of the Order as well. We definitely don't dress like one, but she may think we are because of the letter. But her patron then wasn't trying to protect her from the assassins, or the hidden ones I should say. It was the Order he was protecting her from, whether he knew that or not. Okay, here's the recital. We go and sit at the front.
God, as the desert, I be you ocean, desert, cobra, dove, all shapes and humors.
Anyone who enjoys poetry, let us know if you think it's any good. Sounds like we only caught the back end of it, though, to be fair.
Have we met? Come, don't be shy. I rarely bite, and I never leave.
I rarely bite, but I never leave a mark. Nice.
It seems there's no privacy in the public eye. How came you by that letter? Who put you up to this?
I work in the dark to serve the light.
I've met the men who serve the light. It seems its glare oft leaves them blind. Are your masters so blinkered and bumbling?
You were warned, you son of a dog. Come, Arib. We will set no tongues to wagging here.
Yours is the tongue that will not still itself, even when I beg for silence.
You spurn the counsel of he who raised you, and without whom you would still be nothing.
I raised myself. I authored myself. I have written myself into
Don't think she's very happy.
You are banished from my pages. Now be gone.
How can I leave you to wolves such as these? You're a woman alone, unarmed.
Words are weapons enough for me.
Then let us see what defense they offer.
Oh, he's trying to take her. We're obviously going to protect her.
That needs to be, and you are delaying her.
Yeah, we're going to have to defend her.
It seems that words can summon shields.
She's just going to walk away, isn't she?
Quick.
Right, okay. We're going to defend ourselves. As I say, this is the bit that I kind of dislike. Because I just need to wait for... What? I need to wait for them to attack without pressing the wrong button, admittedly.
Arib has left for her secret meeting. I must hurry. The letter commanded Athalab to leave the garden and follow the mouse. Perhaps Arib is not lost to me yet.
So we've got to follow the mouse symbols. There's one there. There's one further ahead. So that's where we've got to follow these symbols. We're not wanted as well, so that's not too bad. Another mouse symbol there. There's another one over here. There's really no offence. You can obviously attack yourself, and you can hurt them, and they can hurt you. But the best way of attacking that I've found is just to wait and parry and kill. The big guys you can't do that to. We have got a skill that makes us jump over their back and stuff, because you can only damage them from behind. But yeah, that's my big gripe with the game is the combat. Right, where's the next mouse symbol? Saw one there. There's one there. The mark is saying there, but I can't see another mouse symbol now. Why does it want me to go back there? I don't know if I might meant to do something when I see a mouse symbol then. Because that sent me back. Yeah, we've got to examine it. I was following them. We actually have to examine them first. There we go. So I think each one we need to examine by the looks of things. No, we don't need to examine that one.
Take that man.
We're wanted, aren't we? Hence the people here calling for guards. The people do not like people that break the rules, do they? They're very quick to have a go at you. We have got a poster we can break, and that will help us not be seen by the guards. We're at our wanted level. Where is it? It's just through here. Let's get rid of this wanted level. It's just there.
I need to get rid of
There we go. Job done. Now we're invisible and no one knows who we are again. Right, there's another mouse here.
Yet another painted mouse.
So we do need to go up to him a little closer than I was, to be fair, it seems. There's another one here. This was as far as we got, and then I don't know where the next mouse is. You can see a donkey. Is there a reason I can see a donkey? Because the donkey seems in a weird place and is shining. You know, in terms of character, you could argue they make sense. Oh no, it does make sense, because he's not a soldier. He was never someone... Oh, gentle push. That's why we can see the donkey, because there's a mouse behind it. Yeah, it makes sense, because Basim was a street thief. So he was never trained in the art of combat. And when he was at the training camp, yes, they would have taught him, but the time he was there for to train as an assassin, he would never become a master when it comes to combat. So it makes sense his combat is quite basic, but it's the fact you can just stand there, wait for them to attack and parry. And that's all you need to do. Right, we found the mouse there. We're looking for another mouse symbol. There's one just there. Another mouse. Another one over there. Okay, where's our next mouse? I actually don't know where the next one is. Do we need to examine this one? No. It's nothing to do with this door, is it? We found a mouse, and now we've got to find another one. We're missing one somewhere. Oh, there's one through here. I just spotted that one. Oh, we can hear her. She's here. Yeah, as I say, it does make sense, but it is very basic.
But he thinks only of my reputation, Sarah. To safeguard success, I must be palatable, discreet. He fears I am too proud.
You? Never.
I write that love is feral and free, unbound by stricture or statute. Should I not practice what I publish?
Practice makes perfect. It also makes enemies.
So be it. But let me choose them. Courtiers, caliphs, patrons, partners. So many men have tried.
Never listen to them talk, I realize how bad my pronunciation of some of the words are.
And friends. Though Allah knows I once chose poorly.
He hid himself well. And a poet needs patrons. Even one so great as Al-Talib.
Well, I have my pick.
Good. There's troubled times ahead.
I will be fine. I have survived 6 caliphs. I will survive
6 more.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'll kiss the rings I need to kiss, but I will not be bound again. Not by anyone.
You didn't want to say my pronunciation. I know my pronunciation's bad, but there's words I don't quite understand.
Meetings, coded names. There is no trace of the order here. Still, she has her pick of patrons. Maybe the head of the order is not
Super Colby, good morning, how are you?
But an admirer.
How have you been? So the guard recital case closed. I think we've kind of investigated her as much as we can. I've got a feeling that's a Reeves bit done. It does seem. So that's her finished. We've done all we can there. We've got to find the concubine next. That's who we're going for next. And that is Where is she? Oh, further down here. So we'll try and clear some things as we go. There's a historical site there we'll go and look at and just work our way down, I think, as we make our way to the concubine. I think that's the best way. Where's this historical marker? Through here by the looks of things. There we go. What are we going to learn about now? Marriage and divorce. Always a good subject to look at. Marriage and divorce. Most weddings were about the union of two families as much as the union of two individuals. Women could not legally give themselves away in marriage and needed the approval of a male relative. The prospective husband, who could have briefly met her in the street or in a family-supervised environment, needed to show his reliability by offering a dowry that his future wife could legally own and administer. Once permission was given, a party was organised by the bride's family. The festive scene represented in the ceramic house, okay, didn't know that was a festive scene, may well be such an occasion. Some interpretations of religious law permitted men to have as many as 4 wives at the same time. As husbands were required to offer equal attention and resources to each of their spouses, and in some legal schools to obtain their current spouse's permission to marry again. The number of polyamorous relationships was actually quite low outside of elite society. Divorce was a normalised feature of Abbasid society. Quranic verses and religious law framed divorce as the right both spouses could claim, though the husband needed only to say it, while the wife had to act through her male relatives. So the husband at any point could say, well, you've not done the dishes, divorce, and that's it, done. The wife, on the other hand, would need to find a male relative to back her up. Any motive could be provided and a separation could happen, even if the couple had children. In that case, though, they would remain with their mother until they reached a more mature age, at which point they could go live with their father. So if the man got fed up with the kids, go, right, divorce time, leave, I'm off, and the wife is stuck with the kids and he's free again. Very one-sided back then, wasn't it? Thanks for the like, much appreciated. I do remember you. I completely remember you, Super Colobee. Yeah, I do remember you, Super Colobee, don't worry. I'm really bad with names, I must admit, but I do tend to remember some people. That sounds really bad. But I know how bad I am with names. I once worked somewhere where we had 4 members of staff with the same first name, and I never remembered what it was. Ever. And when you've got people with the same first name, you'd think it'd be easier to remember, and I never did. I think this is the house. We're going to bypass that one and just keep heading to where we're going. Because I think that's a Reeves house. I would guess we still can't get in there for the time being. So we're still heading to the concubine. So we can ask her some questions. We'll learn a bit more about her and her relationship. Okay, we needed that.
They say the harem is home to hundreds, secluded and kept from sight of men. This place may be more secret than Alamut.
Okay, this place could be quite secret. There is someone nearby the Shard as well.
Enter the harem unless he is a eunuch or the Khalifa himself. I am neither, so this could be interesting.
No, my pronunciation. No, I get that. Xeno is fine. I can pronounce Xeno. It's more, I would say, foreign words I struggle with. I've never been one with languages, to be fair. Even when I lived in Germany, I could read German really well, but I can't say it very well, if that makes sense. Yes, you did. Yeah, Super Colobee. So we need to find a way into the harem. Men aren't allowed in here unless you're a eunuch or the Caliphate himself. So we need to find a secret way in. There is actually a little thing about the harem there, which we'll learn a bit more about them. There seems to be our way in then, according to that. There's going to be guards here as well. As I say, no men are allowed in. That looks like it's just marked at the front door, which obviously won't be a way in. Oh, no, it's a side door. Okay, let's learn a bit more about harem. And no, it's actually about eunuchs. If people don't know what eunuchs are, you're about to find out. You just want. I know you're on the wind up. It's all good. All good. You already made me hungry this morning. Eunuchs were castrated men who enjoyed powerful position at the Abbasid court and other Islamic courts of the Caliphal age, although they were enslaved. They served the ruler in many capacities as elite court administrators, educators, treasurers, messengers, bodyguards, and military commanders. They also supervised the creation of luxury goods, such as this ivory-carved casket. One of their most significant duties would be ensuring the security and management of the harem. Consequently, they often collaborated with powerful women of the court. Now you learn via Zoom as well because of the war in Israel. Oh, wow. That's a good point. I forgot about that. I take it you are safe, Super Colby. Aside from the Abbasids and before them, the Umayyads, many other courts have used eunuchs throughout history, especially those of Tang China, Byzantium, and Sasanian Persia. In all cases, the justification for their employment was that being childless and far from their own families and native lands, eunuchs had no other ties to compromise their loyalty to the caliphate and the elites they served. Their status as castrated males meant they were not subject to restrictions on interacting with women, unlike uncastrated males. Therefore, they had the freedom to interact with both men and women in the court and to move in any space, especially in and out of the harem. As such, eunuchs could act as messengers and political operators, serving as a link between the private and public spaces of the caliphate's life. They were also often relied upon in political sensitive situations, transmitting news of the ruler's health or even death outside of their harem and commanding armies in civil wars and rebellions. Finally, eunuchs could be important members of court factions, especially those involving caliphate mothers and mothers of caliphate's children. This could have dire consequences if they ended up on the losing side. Manaskin made a new son. That was Manaskin. You're safe. Good to hear, Super Colby. Okay, we're going in. You may hear something to advise by listening at the window. Okay, can we get to the window from outside here? We can. Let's listen at the window and see if we can hear anything. I think. Have to blend in first, aren't we? Yeah.
Her influence wanes. Her followers dwindle by the day. Kabikha is a great woman, Farah.
It's all good. I can definitely tell when you're on the wind-up, to be fair.
But her son did not succeed him, and her time has come and gone. When the tide ebbs, will you be swept with it to the sea?
I do not like to get involved in politics, Nasreen.
Please.
Yeah, we're monetized now, Super Colby.
Enough.
Although ads play on every video generally.
Will be arriving any minute.
I have turned off the ads playing during the stream. So it won't just randomly appear throughout the stream. They're only at the start. To be fair, sometimes when I go and check the sound when we start streaming, I get an advert, and I'm just trying to check the sound.
Among them.
So we need to wear a eunuch's tunic to get into harem, so they think we're a castrated male. Where are we going to find a tunic is the question.
Lend me your eyes.
I take it we're going to have to steal one from someone. Hopefully not physically from them. Hopefully just their cupboard or something. Okay, there's one there. What's over this way? Is there two I think there's two I can go to by the looks of it. Yeah. Okay, so we'll head this way and try and get a tunic over here. It's weird this gave us two places we can get one from. I wonder if one isn't one or one's more difficult. I'm not sure. Normally it would only give you one choice, but this one's given us two. Whilst we're here, there was also someone to pickpocket for a dervish after. So we'll do that. We have got the skill point that enables pickpocketing to be a bit easier. There we go. Another artifact to Dervis. No one saw anything. We're all good. Okay, we're going to head up there to see if we can get this tunic. We have to, yeah, for this we have to. We haven't got a choice. It's the only way to get into where we're going.
Eunuch's uniform freshly tailored. Perfect.
Can I just take it?
Looks ready to me.
Trophy achieved, Masquerader. Got a trophy for that. We are wanted a little bit because I just went and stole it right in front of the people working there. But if we now wear this disguise, we should get away with things. So this is the clothes that eunuchs from the Caliphate harem wore when on duty. The guards will not be fooled again by this disguise after Basim uses it. So we can only do this once. So now they think we're a eunuch.
A bit tight across the chest. And gut.
You revisit the Fallen Order place might be the solution to lack of gaming. I actually played that game. Oh, wow. Well, you just need to find something that you enjoy, don't you, really? So I don't quite know why it gave us two choices. Maybe one was harder than the other. I don't know, really. It gave us two choices. We gained one. That's all we needed. We can pass discreetly around the streets. No one really bothers with eunuchs. They're not too worried about them. We can only do this once. So no coming back afterwards.
Hopefully this will work.
You hope we only need to wear the disguise and not lop them off. I don't think we're going to be searched to check. I don't think, to be fair. You never know though. They might go prove it. Let's have a look. If they say prove it, we're in a bit of trouble. The dagger in her hand is probably going to give us away, but I can't get rid of that.
Do I know you?
It's a graphical glitch that isn't going to disappear.
I doubt you would. This is my first day. I would hate to be late. Makira! Assalamu alaikum!
You know him, Makira?
What?
Yes.
You have forgotten me already.
No, I'm sorry. It has been a long...
That is all right, fair one. My face is quite forgettable. Unlike your own. Farah is expecting me. Between us, she terrifies me. Please,
you can, you can put your music in your gameplay.
Let him
Crazy, Dennis?
Barakallahu fiki, Sayyidati.
Yeah, I think it's the same as a slave outfit war earlier in the game, where you can do it once and then that's it. That dagger is really annoying me, by the way. Okay, the servant and the imposter. We're going to search Kahiba's office, wherever that may be. There's something in there to look at. That could be Kahiba's office, I think. Oh, he's about to say something. I pressed the button instead. We're picking the lock, aren't we? He does from time to time super quality. We haven't seen him in a while. He does drop in occasionally when he's free.
Tell them what? That you let me in here? I cannot imagine.
So he's just been caught trying to pick the lock.
That. You are a kahramana, no? You serve the concubines every need. When is the last time someone asked what you needed? Someone who would not judge. Someone you could forget was ever here. There must be something you need, Makira. Or want.
There is something. Abbas at the gate. He has eyes for Farah. The Walad. He doesn't look at me. But Farah uses a paint to make her
So she fancies
bigger.
someone, but he doesn't look at her.
If I could have some...
And we need to get her some eye paint.
Say no more.
Eyeshadow, I'm guessing.
Your service. Where can I find this?
It's not really paint, is it?
The storage room.
It's the powder, I think.
No one is allowed in, apart from Nasreen. Farah trusts her with everything, even her magic potion.
Farah has a magic potion.
She has Nasreen carry it. Tells her when she wants a sip. It makes her breath foul. Still, I'd give anything to try it myself.
And so you shall. And in exchange, Makira, what will you give me?
So the stewardess, we're trying to bribe by helping her get the things she wants, and she'll give us the key.
Eye paint and magic potion. Your wish is my command.
Eye paint and a magic potion. Okay.
Eye paint and magic potion. Seriously?
Right. We can speak to someone in here. Okay. I don't know what he's saying. Unintelligible, so we don't know what he's saying.
That's Greek to me.
That's Greek to us. That's outside. That's the wrong way. Right, let's go and get what's first. Makeup, I think, is this one. There we go. This is the makeup, the eyeshadow.
Bigger eyes might add to my disguise. No, focus, Basim. You need that key.
Basim got distracted and thought he might put the eyeshadow on himself. To help his disguise, supposedly. Not sure about that one. We haven't got a merchant token, so we can't unlock the chest that's in here. Right, we need to go and steal the magic potion. The thing that makes her breath smell. I don't know why anyone else would want it if you know it makes her breath smell, but there we go. We've got to... Okay. We're stealing it while she's fully clothed in water.
So what is this magic potion?
Let's move.
Ah, I see. Alcohol.
Oh, okay, so it's just alcohol. Basically, she gets drunk and it makes her breath smell. But that's what she does. Nice trade key for makeup. Just a little. I was going to quickly say as well, I'll give it a quick save while we're here, I think. I think I can save it over here, we can. For anyone that's not in the Discord, Kathy, one of our subscribers, mentioned that was an Easter egg that we missed in stream. So a little while back, we went and helped a boy who had climbed up a tower, was too afraid to jump off, and we showed him an eagle dive, and he jumped off afterwards, and he just basically fell into the hay. He didn't quite make the eagle do its thing. But interestingly, I thought I heard them mention a name after he left. The other kids were there looking at him, and I thought they mentioned his name being Hytham, and I kind of I misheard. But it was confirmed last night that that's actually an Easter egg to Hytham doing an eagle dive, which is quite an interesting Easter egg I didn't even spot.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you.
To be fair, I don't think I've spied any Easter eggs so far.
Young for paints and potions.
Or maybe one.
But I'm
I
not
can't remember what it was
to know
though.
why they use such things.
Of course not. Now the key.
They only know more than me.
You couldn't
because
find
they've only read this book. The garden and its mysteries.
That's quite good,
It's all
Zeno.
about biology, the body, its secrets. It is quite infamous. Have you read it?
No.
Farah keeps it in the Khalifa's quarters. They're on the roof. And straight
Okay, we're going to go and get a book now.
Akira, we had an agreement.
She's breaking the agreement and making us get a book. What's the betting? It's the Kama Sutra. Although I don't know if it was written before the time period we're in.
Oh, fine.
But it's a book about biology, the body. We're in a harem
Now she has
with
me
the concubines.
books. I meant to play a servant, not be one.
I wonder if it is the Kama Sutra. But it could be wrong time period. I'm not actually sure, to be fair. So we need to get upstairs onto the roof. I think there's guards here, and I think we're not allowed on there yet. She did say people aren't allowed on the roof, so this is going to be a little bit harder. Can't use Enkidu just yet either. And there's a guard stood right there. Okay, interesting. I'm kind of the wrong side of the door here, aren't I? Let's go this side. I'm thinking we can do a whistle. Yeah, he's the only guard there, so we can whistle and try and do a corner assassination. Oh, we can't whistle. Well, that's not helpful. I can't throw a dagger either. Assassin focus can't be used now. But I'm not allowed out there. Surely if I just walk out, he's gonna attack.
Sir, are you lost? You cannot be here.
I can't. There was me trying every way round to get to him before he gets to us. And yet it didn't matter. We've been seen and someone's seen us kill. Okay, I'm ignoring the bit behind us. We've got to get over there. Obviously be careful of guards here. There's a guard over there as well. We can now use Enkidu to see where the guards are. Someone just saw us murder a guard, annoyingly. So we have gained a wanted level, which isn't helpful. Is that a guard there as well? No. So we're trying to get into this building here, essentially. We're going to get there without being seen by the guards, or take... We can take them out, to be fair. And I can do this. Maybe a bad idea, I'm not too sure how this is going to go. Okay, that went okay, actually. 2 down. Okay, there's a big guy there. I've still got 3 left. Oh, that guy's on his own now. See if we can take him down this way. Using the flowers as a disguise. I'm not too sure why that happened. We used the throwing knife to do a second assassination, and in doing so, it created a cloud of smoke that allowed us to take the big guy down. I didn't think we had the skill for that. I'm pretty sure we didn't have a skill for that. Knife recovery, pickpocket, auto collect. What do we got? Focus boost, counter roll, airstrike, chain assassination, throw a knife at distance. Yeah, there's nothing there for that. I'm interested now what caused that to happen, because I've not seen that before. Yeah, I haven't seen that before. I'm not too sure why that happened, but it did. It worked. I suppose we take it. Okay, this is the building we need to get inside. There are some guards still around. Obviously, if they spot the bodies, that's going to be an issue. I haven't been seeing that. There's a guard over there as well. See, again, it's caused smoke. I don't know why that's doing that. Yeah, I don't know how we're making smoke with our daggers. I suppose it doesn't matter massively, but I'm just curious to why it's happening, to be fair. We didn't have it happen previously, I don't think.
There must be another way in.
There must be another way in. I don't know what's going on today, and I don't know if they're scams. They probably are. I need to do some research. But the amount of sponsorship offers that have just shown up on my phone this morning is ridiculous. Been going off since we started the stream this morning, and I don't know what is going on. Right, there's a window here to get inside. Is there any people in here? No one in here. Okay.
Quarters fit for a Khalifa.
So, let's loot everything before we grab what we're after. Just in case anything happens when we do so. We'll unbar the door as well. So we can make an escape a little bit easier. The rules of Super Chat changed because it says I need 1,000 subs and swag's not there yet. So the rules for Super Chat is 500 subscribers, 3,000 hours, and you unlock membership and Super Chat. And then you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours to get advert monetization. So half monetization for Super Chat and memberships is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, and then full monetization, which is ad revenue and other benefits, are 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. So he's there because he's got 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. There's a note in here. Sayyidi, I'm sorry to disturb you in your refuge. I too have begun too long for the mountains of home, but it's fools who flee when there is nowhere to run. Should this threat endure, there will be no sanctuary for either of us. I have measures in mind. I ask only for your trust that the cost is worth the reward. Okay. Someone's planning to get away when things turn bad. Sure, did I not see a chest in here? I did. It's there. Okay. So what we need to pick up is here.
The garden and its mysteries.
Oh, it's not what I thought. It's not the Kama Sutra. It's the garden and its mysteries.
I guess that was the idea.
So Super Chat is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. So 500 and 3,000, and then full monetization is still the same. So 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. But yes, 500 subscribers, 3,000 hours is what you're aiming for the first part. It could. I don't think it's a glitch because it's still happening. A glitch would if it was one-off, Crazy Irishman. I don't understand the cloud of smoke. It's not a bad thing. Just something I wasn't expecting. Right, we need to get back downstairs and give her this. I think every guard is down. Just in case, we need to be a little bit careful. I'm not sure if they are all dealt with. We need to head back downstairs and hand her this naughty book, essentially. Here we go. Back inside. And we're safe again. No one's going to know who we are. We're still a eunuch in disguise. No, we're not a eunuch in disguise. We're an assassin in disguise. So it's a push from YouTube. But I disagree. It's a push from YouTube to help, to be fair. I think I don't know how much it really helps, because unless you've got quite a big community already, getting to memberships and super chat, you're not going to receive anything unless you have a really big community already. That's the problem. So I don't think it really helps. I think it's another incentive maybe, but other than that, I'm not too sure how much it really helps.
Kabiha might have been lax about lateness, but I am not so lenient as she.
I am sorry, Farah. It will not happen again.
Farah? To you, she's Sayyidati, or Ummu Walad. Go about your duties.
Yeah, that's my only. I don't really know how much it really helps. I don't know. I have doubts about whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's good for people that get to there and have a big community and can earn money that way. But I just don't think it's YouTube's way of helping creators, honestly. On Sisters, Farah the Walad forbade us to speak of the rebels, but can you not conceive of the future they promised? We could walk in the world beyond these walls. No man here would dare to hold us. We could dance unbidden, sing when we're moved to, read what we care to, no man's vassal or vessel. No longer any man's to own, and our bodies our own choices, our fates our own. So some of the concubines seem to be looking forward to the rebels and actually don't think of them as a bad thing, because they see them as a way of being freer, essentially. Young one, my rivals will soon oust me. I had urged ambition, taught them to climb. I cannot complain of being outstripped. You can only rise or fall. There is no clinging to the wall. If the wind does not knock you from your perch, and others will be on their scent. Do not lose your footing. The maw of chaos great gates below, and suffered its jaws, I'll spare you the same. So Gahiba was trying to help someone, by the sounds of it. Right, this is where we put in the book.
There you are. Enjoy.
She now has her book.
Let us hope she does not come up with any more tasks.
Yeah, hopefully she's now true to her word. Will she give us the key that we need? That's the question.
The book is in your room. Now...
So?
Thank you for dropping by, Super Colby. Much appreciated. Have a nice class, and hopefully we'll speak again soon. Thank you, Super Colby.
Portion, it gives you confidence. I feel like I could take on the world.
You got the change notification.
Yes,
how is YouTube late?
With this potion.
So I can't really complain, but it just feels a bit silent. YouTube can slap ads on my music. Don't make it
now.
Wait, you have to return.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Zeno. A lot of people complain about the ads being on everyone, so you never used to be that way. You only got ads when you was monetized.
Drink some water.
But they changed it in there a while back, so every video can have ads.
Basim. Put your foot down.
Basim talking to himself that he has to put his foot down. So this is the last task we're willing to do for her before we get this key. So we need to return the potion to Nazarene without her knowing we're returning it, I think, essentially. Yeah, so what it was, man, a while back they put ads on every video on YouTube rather than what it used to be, which is just monetized channels. My only thing I would say about it, there's a lot of people that don't like it because it feels unfair that you're having ads and you're earning from them. The only thing I would say is one or two things. Ad revenue is rubbish. You won't earn anything from ads anyway. It's very, very little amount, especially shorts. Shorts ad revenue is horrendous. It's like 1p for 1,000 views. It's ridiculous. But that was always going to happen. The only thing I would say is YouTube is a free platform. So YouTube needs to make money to sustain itself and to also host your videos for free. So in one way, you can see them putting adverts on everyone's videos, but it's their way of providing a service, a platform for free. That's my kind of view on it and the way I see it. But I do understand that a lot of people don't like it. But unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it.
Back where you belong.
So we return the potion. Now, hopefully, she has the key for us.
Now I will get that key from Makira if I have to pry it from her hands.
Yeah, so everyone has ads on their videos now, man.
Perfect timing. I need an honest opinion on my
poem. We're going to listen to a poem. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was.
What is a stanza?
Never mind. Philistine.
Cool, we don't have to listen to it because we don't know anything about poetry. Right, let's head back to Makira. Hopefully now we've done everything. We've done our bidding. She should give us the key.
It is done. I am done.
Thank you Funny, I have a bit of a headache.
I don't think they did it because of Twitch. Well, I think it had nothing to do with Twitch.
Me the key.
I just think YouTube decided to do it because they wanted to earn a bit more.
You do not have it. You are afraid of Qabiha. What?
Benefit for people in the back of my
Her
YouTube.
star is
Yeah, no,
fun.
I do understand that, Zeno,
We'll
completely.
It's just, I was having fun. Here it is.
Finally.
She was having fun, so she didn't want to give us the key. She was enjoying using us as her personal slave. I suppose it's our fault for getting caught trying to sneak her way in, I suppose. Right. Let's examine in here and learn more about the office and the servant.
In the bazaar, and perhaps in the harem. But on who?
A perfume we recognise. Interesting.
A hairpin. Nings. When did Qabiha get it?
These people we're now investigating as part of the Order, they're people we've met. Arib was someone we'd met at the House of Wisdom. I bet you this person is someone we know as well. Ocean Desert Cobra Dove. Rage as the ocean, I'll sweeten your storms. Scorch as the desert, I'll bathe in your heat. Strike as a cobra, but plunge in my breast. Soar as a dove, and a light in my nest. Where you go, there I'll go. Where you rest, there I'll rest.
A signed book of Harib's poems. The ocean, the desert, the cobra, and the dove.
Yeah, but they won't pay, man. That's the rules. Zeno, you're doing brilliantly. I wouldn't, you know, you should be really chuffed. When I first started, I didn't even, well, I still don't care about subscribers, but the amount, I mean, not the people themselves. Yeah, I was happy when I got my first subscriber, and yeah, I never thought I'd reach what we've got now, which is just incredible to me, and ridiculous in another way.
A map of the Khilafah and Alamut.
You're doing brilliantly, Zeno. I'm not someone who listens to music in general anyway. I'm not someone that really enjoys music, but I've listened to some of yours, and actually I really enjoy them. So that's the important thing. Someone's been poisoned. We could be in trouble here. Someone's just been poisoned. They get 30%.
From it. She asked me to give it to her. It's harmless.
Who gets 30%, Dennis?
You should go. Now, give me the key.
What happened to her?
She poisoned the alcohol when we gave it back to her.
You really shouldn't have left me alone with that flask.
Yeah, we gave her the flask of alcohol. She poisoned it, and then she asked us to give it back to the lady who first took it off. She set them up.
What did you do?
She's trying to build her own station. She's trying to get higher within the
They will
harem.
be far too busy with the book they find in Nasreen's room.
Nasreen's
The book as well. She set Nasreen up.
The garden and its mysteries. Nothing bawdy, just a study
of herbs, which will show the poison.
Medicinal, poisonous, cosmetic.
Yeah, she's set her up.
Belladonna, deadly nightshade. It does make the eyes look lovely in small doses. Shame I had to waste it all on her. What? You saw them? Farah and Nasreen, dripping poison in everyone's ear, spreading lies and rumors about my mistress.
You was an hour behind in the stream, was you?
The other disgrace.
Easily done, easily done.
No one will hear them now.
Yes, Ya'la. What are you?
Loyal. In Qabiha's absence, I defend her throne from those who would supplant her.
Her office is empty. She has abandoned you, Makira. You serve a faithless mistress.
So she thinks she's protecting her.
The palace when the danger has passed.
She thinks she's protecting Kahibra.
You should not have told me that.
It makes no difference. You will never find her.
And we now know she's in the palace.
Play nice.
Patrick, good morning. How are you?
There are children present.
Yeah, we can't touch. There's too many witnesses. But she's given us some information. We know Kahibra is in the palace, which we didn't know
Nice
before.
uniform, by the way.
But she definitely used us massively there to get her own way, to improve her station and protect Kahibra at the same time. What soldier are we talking about right now? All confused, oh really?
But if Qabiha is the head of the order, I could still spare those who have yet to suffer at her hands.
Okay, Kahibra's domain is done. Let's see, I don't know if another case will pop up. We do need to move because we are also wanted because of us killing the guards in the harem on the roof. But that is that one done. We're now moving on to the Court of Appeal. We're going to look for Mohammed in the Court of Appeal. So 2 of the 3 we've now investigated. We were told not to kill him. We haven't. But we've learned quite a bit in the process. So now we're heading to the Mausoleum Court. What else is nearby? So the court is... Oh, wow, it's all the way north. I don't want to fast travel because while we're here, I think we should grab the viewpoints that are nearby. There's one just here. There is also a side mission here which will give us some resources and a sword, I think. So we'll meet with the weapons dealer while we're here. We have been doing side missions whenever we come across them. So we'll try and get that one done before we head north. We haven't seen a cartographer before, so we can buy maps to reveal the locations of chests, enigmas and lost books. I suppose that's handy if you want to clear a thing, which we probably will end up doing, to be fair. YouTube from Silk Chat. Okay, I get what you mean now. So we'll head up here, we'll grab the viewpoint, so at least that's another one done. And it's right in front of us, to be fair. We also need to find a poster, because if a guard sees us, they will come after us because of our wanted level. I think the posters or paying the preachers is the only way of reducing your wanted level, to be fair. They will show up on the map if there's one nearby as well. So it'll be handy if we can see one. I'm not going to get across them here, am I? No. Don't think there's many guards around at the minute, so we are okay. We're climbing up at this area over here. Just going to find the climate points. For those that don't know, there is no free climbing in this. You actually have to look at where you're climbing and find the holds. You can't just climb anywhere. Sometimes it does feel like you still can, like that, to be fair. But you just got to look for the actual ways up. Okay, anything in here to pick up? There's a chest in here. But we need a merchant's token to unlock that chest as well. I've had that a few times now. The side missions have been the best way of gaining tokens. And we haven't done a side mission in a while because we haven't been near one. But also our side missions aren't updating. There's no new ones appearing. And we haven't got that many on us anymore. We've cleared quite a few of them. But let's synchronize anyway and see what else is here. And as I say, there is a side mission to do nearby. We'll do that as it's next to us. It's a weapons dealer. And then we'll head for the main story that's still moving us north of the Court of Appeal. But there'll be a few things show up here now. We're just trying to do things when we come across them is really the main idea. So the side mission is straight ahead of us here, so we'll mark that up once everything catches up. We'll also give it a quick save while we're here. I'm trying to save a little bit more regularly, just in case anything crashes or anything. We're 20 hours in though. I don't think we're going to get the story finished today, actually, the way it's going. I think we may finish it tomorrow, the way it's looking. We'll have a look at the cartographer on the way through. I don't know how much money we've got, actually, currently. Probably not too much. Because we haven't been pickpocketing people unless the story's making us, I've got a feeling we haven't got much money. Where is it? It doesn't tell us, actually. That's because I'm just looking why these are doing it. It's because we upgraded things. There we go. I hate explanation points. They really annoy me. Right, we still need a poster to disappear because we've still got a wanted level. We need to head this arms deal. I think poster first. There's one just up here. There's no guards around, luckily, so I think we may get away with this. Poster? Yes.
The things that pass
there we
for
go.
art these days.
So, weapons dealer is in this location. We'll send
Let us get a wider view.
the eagle up to find them. Where are they? There they are. That's the weapons dealer. Let's go and see them. I don't know what the mission entails. We'll know more when we get to them. We can actually quickly read the mission itself, I think. We go to contracts. The weapons dealer, an ally to the rebels, is on the run from the authorities. Escort them to safety. Okay. We're going to escort them to safety. Do not take any damage, is what it's telling us, as the extra rewards as well. Your uncle doesn't see music as a proper job and mum supports you. It's going to happen, though. Not all your family are going to agree, though. That's the thing, Dennis. They are. I think they're all brilliant, aren't they, Super Collar B? I completely agree with you there. You know what we do. We play things we enjoy, but at the same time, I also try and give you guys the options as well and the choices. I think that's important that you guys have a say.
I am here to help you to safety. I do not know you. Am I just meant to take you at your word?
Yes.
Do you have a choice?
We're going to help you. Take us our word. We're going to try not to take damage.
And remember, I have eyes in the back of my head.
To be fair, the easiest way of doing this, I think, is to use smoke bombs. The reason being, if we get into a fight, just throw a smoke bomb, take the people out, job done. Okay, we've got to clear the area of the guards. There's 2 guards here, and we need to clear the area of them both. We might be able to do a double assassination here.
What?
No. Yeah, there's a double. I didn't see the one up the top, though. That's annoying. I didn't see him up there. We're now wanted again as well.
The course is clear.
Course is clear. Come on, keep moving. We're now a murderer because of you. I could have just blown them up, to be fair. I didn't see them there till the last minute. I could have just blown them up. That would have helped. Yeah, you've got to do what you enjoy at the end of the day. Very few people find their true passion in life. And when you do, you've just got to go for it. Right, keep moving. We're wanted even more now. Our wanted level is going up and up.
There is trouble ahead.
There's lots of guards here, and we're very badly wanted. This could get messy. Although, saying that, let's try this. Let's do those 2 set together. There is another one just inside, I think. We'll deal with him in a second. Yeah, our wanted level is going through the roof now. There's a guard over here. It's him down. Remember, we can't take damage if we want the extra bonus rewards. So far, we're doing well at not taking damage. A bit more money we can pick up there. Okay, there's still 1 guard to take care of. He's down there. Have I got daggers back on? We have.
The course is clear.
There we go, you're clear. Let's go. Make a move. Chop, chop. We've got a poster as well. Where's the poster? I can't let him go too far, though, but poster here could get rid of this wanted level.
Best keep to the shadows.
Only a little bit of it. I'm still with you. We've got rid of a bit of our wanted level, at least. Guard there.
Hold on, you. Playtime's over.
If you aim for the feet, you can make them fall down. Ah, I took damage. We've lost the bonus. It's not a straight kill on these guys. These guys are stronger, so it's not a straight kill just because you block. Definitely missed the timing on the parry there. The shadow and the flame trophy achieved. I'm not sure we got that for, but we achieved the trophy for it. I think that's mission done, isn't it? We failed, do not take damage. No, it's not quite mission done. That guy, I just couldn't get the timing right on him. He wasn't one of the big guys that we normally deal with that do med attacks and aim for their feet. He seemed to be a different type of enemy.
Enough to believe in their
That may have been the first time we've dealt with them. Because, yeah, he was a lot stronger than normal. And timing, I just couldn't get right to block his attacks. So I don't think that's an enemy we've seen before, by the looks of things.
Look, a threat to be met.
Means a lot, you guys. Thank you. Right, what have we got here? There's another threat we've got to deal with. The guards, there's a few. I'm not going to do a double assassination here. The reason being, it wouldn't work as well as I wanted to, but we can do a triple here. Let's go for the triple assassination. I think everything you guys do is incredible. I think the perseverance is the big thing. Even if, you know, you're not getting the views, and I don't, you know, I've got videos and I've got 0 views. But just, you can't look at the views, you can't look at the numbers as much. You've got to do what you're passionate about and stick to it. And just be you. I think that's the only way of being. And yeah, you know, success may take time, but so eventually you will get there. So our wanted level has dropped after helping him. We didn't get the extra bonuses because we didn't avoid damage because of that hunter person. I don't know if there might be a hunter. But they were stronger than normal. So we lost the optional extra rewards there, but we still managed to get the side mission done. So from here, we're going to go, where are we now? We've come out of the walled city now. We're hoping to stay in the centre. So, what we're going to do, we're going to fast travel back to the viewpoint before we did the side mission. Grab the mysterious shard. Head to the cartographer. We haven't been in there before. See how much things are. And the mission we've got next on our agenda is this one here. To the appeal court, which is north of where we have been currently. So we'll work our way round and try and grab that viewpoint at the same time. And then do the main mission there. That's the plan. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. But yeah, it's just you've just got to persevere. There's so many times if you look at the numbers too much, you can get disheartened. That's why numbers have never been a thing for me. But then I never aimed to do anything special. I just needed to stay sane. Right, there is a poster we can use over here to get rid of our wanted level. We haven't got much of a wanted level, but it's enough that's going to cause us an issue if we're not careful here. I think it's just around here.
The guards will be ever vigilant.
Well, anymore there won't be. Right, we're going to try and get the shard that's on the way to where we're heading next. Shards are normally the ones that are guarded with bodyguards. We can kill them all and take it that way, but again, that could raise our wanted level. So to avoid that, we want to try and pickpocket if possible. So let's keep heading this way. You say the piss out of you doing it. Yeah, the problem at that age, it's difficult, isn't it? There's so many things you probably enjoy doing, but if as soon as someone starts taking the mickey out of you for it, it can really dishearten you, can't it? And I get that. To be fair, childhood is probably the worst time in your life because of things like that.
Greetings.
It's so easy to get disheartened when so many people are having to go at you for something. Yeah, when you're an adult, that doesn't bother you as much. It's weird.
Just now.
To be fair, though, I wouldn't want to be a child in this day and age.
Thinking of refining your gear?
Oh, we're maxed and everything. Does it refill when we fast travel? Because we definitely used daggers in that fight, and yet we've got them all back. So I don't need to buy any.
Please come again.
Strange. Yeah, school was ruthless, like you say. That's why I'd hate to be a child nowadays. I think my childhood was different in a way that I would say we didn't have it that bad compared to a lot of people in terms of mickey taking and stuff. I think today's worse though because of the way social media is as well, and now information is out there no matter where you put it. Right, that's the guy we need to go and get the shard from. I'm thinking smoke bomb pickpocket. I don't want to kill him. But I want a pickpocket. I can't get too close when the guards are there. But possibly a smoke bomb pickpocket. I'm not sure if that raised wanted level though. But let's give it a go. I've not tried pickpocketing with a smoke bomb before. I need to time this right. I don't want to assassinate. I want to pickpocket. Okay, I was going to, but it's only going to give me assassination. I don't want to assassinate. One of the guards has ran off though, so it kind of worked. I don't want to assassinate him. I haven't got a choice. I don't think now. They're throwing. No, I've got to fight them. So annoyingly, I can't just pickpocket. They're now going to fight us. It's one down. We are going to get a wanted level now as well because of this. Right, we've got the shard. I wasn't planning to have this fight. I was trying to do it nicely. That is a kill and a half. I haven't seen that kill before. Obviously, we've now got a wanted level, so we need to disappear. That kill where he slit the guy's throat, I hadn't seen that one before. Climb in. They're going to... Why are we not climb in? There we go, we're in now. No, he's out. Right, I think we're safe. We do need to find a poster to get rid of this wanted level again. But I hadn't seen that kill. That was different. That was quite a cool animation. I just hadn't seen it until now. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You owe the people when you say about 10 hours, 10 years. Yeah, I think it's just different now, isn't it? He hasn't had a real fight in high school yet. I was shocked. Carl Wild Loser, good morning, how are you? Okay. I think we've escaped from the guards. We do need to find a post to reduce the level. We're still trying to get to... We've kind of run away the wrong way there. We're trying to get to north. We wanted to look at the cartographer on the way. So we want to be heading this way, and we want to try and reduce our wanted level along the way if we can. Before we get to the main mission area, I would have said. We'll probably stick to the rooftops, make life a little bit quicker and easier, I think. That's the main central palace there. Obviously, there is a viewpoint there we do need to synchronise. And I think that'll be towards the end of the game, main mission kind of thing. As it's the main palace and there's no way we're getting in there anytime soon. Still trying to find a poster to get our wanted level down as well. Oh, this is the roof of the harem, isn't it? Is anyone here? As I say, we did kill everyone, so we can just pass over. We took everyone down from the mission we did here, so it's not a big deal being here. Not as much this Italian as it is, to be fair. Okay. Still got to keep an eye out for a poster. This last bit of our wanted level down. That's the downside. These people in Baghdad do not like people being wanted. They do not like anyone who's broke the rules. They're very quick to call the guards on you and say, arrest him. They don't take anything. They're so quick to have a go at you. Right, cartographer. This is someone we've not spoken to before. Just want to see what their maps are and how much they are.
Be welcome.
Your childhood was bad, they too covered your size at childhood. Yeah, I think childhood now is horrendous. I just think there's so much stuff out there. Princey, good morning, how are you? Well, let's have a look how much these maps are. It's the first time we've seen the cartographer.
To intrigue you, I'm sure.
Don't know how many we'll be able to afford. I don't know whether it's worth buying them now or not. Hidden treasures can be found all over Baghdad if you know where to look. A cartographer can provide you with the coordinates for these treasures in exchange for a scholar token. Okay. So they cost scholar tokens. We've got 4 in total. So this, okay. So there's 4 maps here. They cost a scholar token each. We do have 13, and they will reveal the location of a gear chest. There's 2 maps here that reveal locations of enigmas. These are things we haven't found ourselves, is my thinking. So although we can find all of this ourselves, but I suppose if you get stuck, these would be handy to do. So we're not going to buy any now. We'll hold off because if we find them ourselves, and we'd have to spend less tokens essentially.
Fortune favor you.
Okay. We don't want to head into the main bit here. We want to be heading round. We're going for that viewpoint next. Main story mission is there. We've still got a good hour of the stream left. We've got plenty of time to do quite a bit more today. I don't think we're going to finish the story today by the looks of things. I think that might be tomorrow. But we shall see. I didn't actually expect these mini investigations before the end of the story. I thought we was going to head straight and take down the person who's in charge of the order here in Baghdad, but it doesn't seem that's going to be the way, to be fair. We've got another historical area here. This is the police, the Shirta. Let's learn a little bit about the police and see how it works in Baghdad back in this period. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. In modern Arabic, Shirta translates to police, but in the Abbasid period, the Shirta did not resemble anything like its current equivalent. As an institution, the Shirta is traced back to the Umayyad period, in which it is best understood as a type of night watch, patrolling the cities of the empire with lanterns similar to this one. Their presence signaled the Caliphate's commitment to keeping urban centres safe. At the beginning of the 8th century, the Shirta's role expanded as they became executors of the Caliphate's justice. The elite hangman of the period who could be called upon to enforce capital punishments or to calm dissent. Wow, okay. The Shirta was headed by the Shahib al-Shirta, a man whose authority paralleled that of the Mutasib, market inspector, or the Qadi, the judge. This position was particularly prominent in the 7th and 8th centuries when the Umayyad dynasty ruled over the empire. However, as the bureaucracy of the Abbasid Empire expanded, bringing the central state to increasingly distant locations, responsibilities initially given to the Shurta began to fall to the army. By the 11th century, the Shurta no longer acted as caliphate bodyguards, executioners, or suppressors as they once had. So Night Watch more than police, but then they had a lot more scope of what they could do, including handing out capital punishment. That's quite bad. So they were really nasty people, essentially. As a simple way of saying it, they were just really nasty. We are still wanted. I've just realised we've still got that wanted level, haven't we? So up here is the viewpoint we're going for. So we'll grab this while we're here. It's that tower there, actually. I'm on the wrong tower, aren't I? I thought I was climbing up the right place, but we're not. The tower we want is over there. Okay, where are the handholds? Just around there, I think. So UDL stands for the Undead League. It's basically it was a group of people that were aiming to be able to game with each other whenever anyone was free. So if you were ever online, there was generally always someone who could game with you. It's kind of fallen away a little bit now. People have changed jobs, family life has changed for a lot of us. So yeah, it's kind of changed a lot to what it was, but it was a group of people who were always there for each other, who would always be online if wanted, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's changed a lot since then. A lot of us have had things happen. So a lot of it has changed. I want to break these windows here. There is something in them. Drop down, Basim. Basim won't drop down. I think the chest in there would only give us tools back, and it keeps saying tools fully done, so I can't drop down, it seems. Oh, I can. No! No! That wasn't what I wanted to do. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. That was. E-Flag, good morning, how are you? The assassin, no, the assassin isn't Spider-Man. You actually have to find the holes and try not to fall down like that. Why did he fall down so far? At that point, I wasn't trying to drop. I was just trying to get across. That wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. Right, what I wanted to do was open the window at least. But, don't go that way. Can we go this way? We can. Right, it's going to work this time. So we can break the window. No, we can't. Why can't we break the window? What's going on? Right, I can break the window with a dagger. And then we can head inside and grab what's in here. We haven't got a merchant token to open the chest. So we actually can't open that chest. It wasn't a complete waste, but we can't actually get the chest anyway. Because we haven't got any merchant tokens on us. Annoyingly. Go to Aladdin. Find a genie and go to Aladdin. Okay, let's synchronize the viewpoint finally. Improving and training is always good, E-Player, good to hear. Yeah, it just was a grouping, man. It was a group of people that was just able to be around when you wanted them, just to game or to chat. Like as I say, it's changed a lot recently. A lot, you know, everyone's gone different ways. The majority of us work together as well, but on different shifts and things. Right, we do need a poster. There is a poster nearby, so we'll grab that to get rid of this wanted level to stop people moaning and having to go at us in the streets. I do like the way they hand us in quite quickly. They're very quick to call the guards on you, which I suppose is a really good thing, because it shows that people are vigilant. Right, there is a trader here. Can't eat the food on the bush either, because we'll get arrested for that. Trader is just here. We'll just quickly restock. And then we are right near where we need to be for the main story.
welcome.
I wouldn't give it a rating out of 10. I don't generally give ratings out of 10 to Picoloby because I disagree with the way they've done it. It's someone's personal opinion, so a number doesn't really do it justice. I would personally say
ever useful tools.
It's a really enjoyable game. We haven't finished it yet, so I can't really say whether the story ends well or not.
That will do.
But I would say it's an enjoyable playthrough. It's not as big as some of the previous games like Valhalla. We've got over 300 hours in. We're probably about 20-something hours now into this. In fact, we can check that, actually. There's still lots to do. And it's also cheaper than a normal AAA game. So they have reduced the size of the game, but also reduced the price. I think some of it does link back to older Assassin's Creed games. There's a lot of things you do and see and go, actually, I like that. That belongs to this game, or there's that little bit that kind of gives you back to some of the older ones. So I think it's worth a play. Whether people want to wait for it to go down a little bit more in price, I don't know. But I have no complaints about the price. It's cheaper than a full normal game anyway. So I think they did a good job with not giving it a full price. But I can understand people holding off until the price drops even more. Do you know what I've just realised? We're still wearing a eunuch costume. Why are we still wearing the eunuch costume? We're not a eunuch. We're a master assassin. I just realised that people are still looking at us like we're a eunuch.
The Madalim courts are close. Derwish once told me it is where the commons can appeal when justice itself is dealt unjustly. My father once said, to know the measure of a man, ask those who work beneath him. These judges must know the governor better than most.
Yeah, that's not good, Crazy. I'm waking the wife up like that. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 we're doing on release next Friday morning. I am thinking, and it's going to be an effort, but I'm thinking because it's Friday, instead of a 3.5 hour stream on Friday, I may go longer.
What do you see?
I'm thinking 5, maybe 6 hour stream. We're going to interrogate the judge that's here, is the plan. Where is the judge? There's guards on the roof. There's a gear chest in that room there. So I think we just got to look around. See if we can find the judge.
Did you hear how he ruled? Ridiculous.
What are they talking about?
Completely misinterpreted the scripture.
Nice. Well, there's a note here. Surrendering evidence. Be it advised that all officers of the court are strictly prohibited from keeping evidence of corruption on their persons or in private bureaus. All evidence must be kept in the storage space atop the courts for safekeeping. Ill-gotten gains in particular must be surrendered lest they fall into the wrong hands again. This court must punish corruption, not fall prey to it. Someone is trying to make sure the court isn't corrupt. Right, now where's the judge? Ah, he's here. Before we do the judge, let's have a quick look at how the judge and judicial system worked. If they're full price again, there might be. Yeah, absolutely. And they reckon it's one of their best-selling Assassin's Creed games of all time, is what I heard the other day. And you like it, so it doesn't matter. So the judges and judicial system. Feeling wronged and aggrieved? Come see your Qadi, a religious judge. His job was to use the Shari as existing jurisprudence to ensure peace among Muslims. As such, he could pass judgment on any subject from debt to inheritance disputes, from thievery to adultery. Any free, sane adult Muslim male could become a Qadi. He simply needed to receive an education in Islamic sciences from the adult classes offered around the city. He could then practice law at the mosque or at home. There he would wait for plaintiffs to present petitions and make their case against defendants. Each of them could produce witnesses and supporting written elements. Guided by Islamic precedents, the Qadi could then issue his judgment. His decision could not be appealed. Depending on the crime, punishments could be discretionary or predetermined. Slandering a neighbour could lead to 80 lashes, while injuring his head would cost you 5 camels. So if I went up to my neighbour and said, don't like you, you're an idiot, I could potentially get 80 lashes. That's horrendous. Qadis were also responsible for confirming on a local level that caliphate decisions corresponded to Sharia. It's Sharia, isn't it? Sharia law. They could therefore refute caliphal law on the grounds that it ran contrary to religious law. In order to retain their power over religious authorities, caliphates employed various methods to curb the influence of local Qadis. One such method was the Mazlim Court, a tribunal packed with judges nominated by the Caliphate. Oh, okay, so there's actually... The Caliphate could try and override these judges by the looks of things. There's a note here as well. Edict. The accused Qadi has committed a brazen miscarriage of justice for the sake of personal gain. Irrodious, etc., etc. It is therefore the opinion of the court that he should be stripped of the rank of Qadi to ensure that the course of justice is no longer reverted. Okay, so one of the Qadis had decided to punish someone for their own gain, and they're trying to stop it. So it sounds like there are some judges trying to stick to the rules here. You recently visited my village to investigate the work of a certain Qadi who had been accused of egregious corruptions. You should know that on the day of the visit, he disguised himself as a merchant and loudly sang his own praises in the marketplace for your benefit. Do not be taken in by his trickery. Do not let him bribe you. So a letter there saying that someone was trying to pull a fast one, essentially.
Greetings, Sayyidi.
Okay, so this is the judge we're looking to speak to. That dagger is really annoying.
Muhammad ibn Tahir.
I am not underpaid to answer questions. I suggest you make this worth my time. Otherwise...
We can bribe him. We have a token, a scholar favour token to bribe him. So if we didn't have one of these, we'd have to go and find one, I believe. It's the only way he's going to speak to us.
Would you accept this token of appreciation from a humble citizen?
I would. As a start.
As a start. Okay. Second token.
I serve justice, not spoil it. Take your money. Now,
2 is enough.
What do you know about the governor?
I thought he couldn't be brought, but obviously tokens are enough.
Order. That is all you know. You work here. Muhammad ibn Tahir keeps office at the courts.
At the shorter courts, not the Mathalim. He does keep spies here. One scuttles back to his office every day at noon. Goodbye now.
That's it. That was rubbish information. We've got to find the messenger then. See if we can spot them.
That messenger could lead me to the governor's office.
Okay.
And whatever secrets he buries
Why are we
there.
fighting? Why are we fighting, Basim? I would keep the messenger on my side, but we pulled a sword out. I don't know why I've got a sword out suddenly. I didn't do that. There you go, let's put it away now. Yeah, that dagger in our hand is not disappearing no matter what we do. Hopefully if we load in tomorrow morning it may disappear then. But even fast travelling in cutscenes don't seem to get rid of it. And he's holding it in the cutscenes as well, which is weird. Okay, let's follow this messenger. Be disguised in a group, come on. We're not here. We look exactly the same as everyone else. We are wearing the exact clothes everyone else is wearing too. So you can't tell it's us. Where's he gone?
There you are, just as I thought.
I nearly lost him. Yeah, I don't quite understand why he pulled a sword out in the court there. It seems a bit of a weird one. He looks around, we need to make sure he doesn't see us. Hide in plain sight, essentially. There's a bench here we can always sit on if needed. We'll stand here. In case he turns around, there he is. I had a feeling he was about to turn around on us. Combat isn't horrible, which is very slow. Obviously, it depends on your play style. Combat, you can be very offensive, but it is a bit more difficult. If you play defensively, you just stand and wait for them to attack and then parry and kill. So the combat's very basic. I wouldn't say it's horrible. I would say it's very basic. But then it makes sense as well. The person you are playing, Basim, isn't a soldier. He's not someone who's trained in the art of combat. He's a street thief. So for him, combat is going to be difficult. And the time he spent learning to be an assassin wouldn't have been long enough to teach him to be a good sword handler. So I can understand the way the combat is because it makes sense to the story. Whereas he's better at being stealthy because he was a street thief. Obviously, I may not be as good at being stealthy as he should be. I've been seen
I can almost hear Roshan scolding.
What do you mean, try again tomorrow?
Perhaps I can redeem this failure tomorrow.
I've got to go. I've got to pass time. I failed because I got seen, and that means I've got to wait to do it all again. That's annoying. Oh yeah, no, it does have lore. It does make sense. It's his origin story essentially. Right, we're going to head back to the court to pick up the messenger again because I messed up and got too close and got seen. That's annoying. No worries, Zeno. Good to see you. Thank you for the conversation as well. I'm sure we'll speak to you soon. Have a good one, Zeno. Thank you. Right, we're going to head back to the court, find the messenger, follow him, not get seen. That was practice for not being seen. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? I think that's the first time I've failed one of those, to be fair. Right, let's blend him. Do we need to pass time? I think I might have to pass time to get to appear. There we go.
I see you.
Right, there he is.
Come.
Let's try this again this time, shall we? Be a bit more careful.
Hey, you.
Oh, come on. I'm not here. You didn't see me. Go for your walk. No.
Hey, you. Stop.
I'm not here. Go away. He's going back. Seriously.
Halt.
I can't kill him or anything. What is going on with this guy? He's not going to move now, is he? Something is not working.
You. Stay there.
I'm not here, he didn't see me. Right, he needs to start walking, otherwise I can't do anything. Okay. Need to keep him on my sight, so that's the only downside. Right, he's there. He's working now. We can follow him. Pain in the butt. Yeah, Zeno uploads music on his channel, Super Colby. Okay, let him look around, make sure he doesn't see us. We're in this bunch of petals and flowers here. Right, let's go. Gonna look around again now. Shouldn't see us from where we are, I don't think. No, we're good. I think he looks around again in a second, to be fair. No, he's going to keep moving. So far, so good. There was a bit where he stopped to talk to a guard that caught us out. I thought he was going to keep walking, but he stopped to warn the guard that he thought he was being followed. And that's the bit that caught us out, I think. So we're trying to avoid that this time. Oh, he's going to look round now. We're not here. You can't see us. We're a figment of your imagination. See? Not here. Keep going. Whenever I do things like these, it reminds me of... hang on, where's he gone? Reminds me of... what's it called? Something that I can't remember the name of. I know that's not helpful. What is it? The Marvel thing. It reminds me of... My brain has gone to mush. I can't think of the name of it. There's a character in a Marvel film that this reminds me of, where he stands there as a statue and he says, "You can't see me, I'm invisible, because I'm moving so slowly." Does anyone remember that? I, for the life of me, can't, for some reason, remember things at the minute. Right, so he's talking to the guard, warning the guard that he thinks he's being followed.
Would you?
He's going into there. We're going to ignore the guard. Is he going to come out the other side? There he is. Maybe yes, they hide. This may have made this a little bit easier, to be fair. Still can't see me. I'm invisible. Master of the Shadows, us. Yep, can't see me. I'm above you. Okay, he's passing through this next bit. I'm going to come unstuck because I think he's going to go in there, and I think I can't get in there. I think it's a red area. Right, where's he going? No, he's not going where I thought he was. For all this, we better get to the end of this without messing this up. Yeah, we don't have a time every time we lose sight. That's a good shout, actually. That's the older games had a timer, didn't they? Every time we lost sight of him, a timer would turn up. That'd be annoying. I need to try and not attack a chicken, but I need to make a chicken attack someone. Chickens in Assassin's Creed are a big deal. They're enemies that are some of the worst enemies you can encounter. Never ever go at a chicken.
Warned me I would be dragged to the Shurta. Who would have imagined I would walk in willingly?
So, we know we've got to get into the Shurta. I'm guessing we can't just walk in, but we'll find out in a second. 2 more skill points added as well. It does say just to walk in. We've got to find the governor's office. I'm just going to grab the skill point. Don't want emergency aim. Emergency aim is just a bit pointless, I think. Let's do another tool. At some point, we'll grab the other 2 tools that we need. I think we haven't really utilised them. We haven't gained them yet. So at some point, we'll grab those. That's that case done. So now we've got to get inside and find the governor's office. Can I just walk in, or the guard's going to stop me?
I'll teach you my shoulder fence.
Go away.
No. That's a no. We can't just walk in. It's a red area. Okay. Could a eunuch just walk in? I wonder if we'd have the same effect. Obviously, it says we can only use it once. Let's see if it works. Otherwise, we have to go up and find a way in that way. You gonna let me in? Okay, no. Disguise doesn't work either. I didn't think it would, but I thought it was worth a look. Right, so we've got to find a way in without being seen. And then we've got to find the governor's office. So, let's find a way in. So the secondary stage is where you can't get in by looks of things. There's things to stop people climbing. But this first stage seems to be... Oh! We can't use Enkidu either. Enkidu gets attacked. I didn't want to whistle there. Right, there's guards up top. I think we're safe on this first level. Well, we need to take down the marksman if we want to use the bird. There's a way up this way as well. There's guards everywhere, isn't there? Okay, how many are here? I'm just wondering, because I can take 2 down with a focus assassination really quickly. Whether that's going to help us further, I don't know. There's a key as well inside. We're going to need to get that, I think. I'm guessing that key's for the governor's office. We can't target that person for some reason, or that one. I think it's because of the barrier with the spikes. Right, there's a guard there. I need to deal with him, I think. Without being seen by anyone. 1 guard down. Right, what have we got? Obviously, we just got to find a way in. We've got to do so with as much discretion as possible. There's a big guy there. I can do focus assassination on him, but then I'll be seen by everyone else. I kind of need to do all 3 at once, I think. And that big guy is actually protecting the chest. What with focus assassination, you actually need to have everyone in line of sight, otherwise you can't use it. Oh, I'm being seen. Drop down. I mean, He's ringing the bell. I need to stop him ringing that alarm bell. Come here. No. Ah, I didn't see the alarm bell though, otherwise I would have cut it earlier. Okay, we're in trouble. Smoke bomb. Double assassination there with the smoke bomb helping. Can I get behind this guy? Come on. Another smoke bomb. It won't give me an assassination, will it? I wasn't planning to fight everyone. I was planning to do this silently, but it hasn't really worked in my favour there. No. It's all red moves. There we go. Parry that. Red move. I just parried 3 of them now. I think I just parried all 3 with 1 parry. Trophy achieved up in smoke. I don't know what that's for, to be fair. Trying to take as many of these down as possible. This wasn't my way of doing it. We messed up and instead we've now got to deal with the situation as best we can. This is not a way I like to deal with things. I'd rather do things silently where possible. Right, come on. What's the timing up? He's down. No, red move. Okay, have we got 1 left? Are we safe? I think we are. I think that's all of them dealt with. That wasn't in my plan in the slightest. Let's swap that for knives. Get rid of the belt so they can't call for reinforcements. Yeah, that wasn't the way I wanted to do things. It is unfortunately just happened that way. Zeno's channel, yeah? So we have a hidden 1 outfit. That's a new outfit. Okay. I'll have a look at that in a second. Did I take down the marksman? No, marksman's still up there. Still with the marksman. We can then use Enkidu and try and spot our way in. But yeah, that went badly wrong. That's not normally the way we like to do things. We survived it though. The smoke bombs definitely helped massively. I think we didn't use them for quite a while in the game, but the smoke bombs do help.
Safe once more, my friend. Show me everything.
Come in, Enkidu. Show us the way in. So we think the governor's office is there, and we need to find a way down into it without being seen if we can now. We have cut their alarm as well, which will help. Is there a door or a window we can go in? There's not. There is on the top. I think we need to get down to this back area. Yeah, I think it's the back area we need to get into by the looks of things. And maybe our only way in. Have a guard there. All I've been seeing. The guys are trying to ring the alarm. I've stopped the alarm, so that's not an issue. Come on. Yeah, we have broken the alarm, so they won't be able to use the alarm on us. I was hoping we could jump on one of them. No. Red move. I always do that with the red move. I keep sitting pressing one button. There's a lot more fighting going on than I would have liked, to be fair. I need to heal. I didn't realise I've got that low.
Flank! Now! Alright!
Another one down. There's another big guy down there as well. So much for going in quietly and not being seen. Right, I'm going to try and hide again and just so calm them down. Oh, really? Just walked into 2 guards. But I don't think we've had this much fighting the whole game, to be fair.
Steady yourself, Basim. Come on.
Yeah, we've not really had this much fighting all the way through. Okay. At least we've actually managed to see some of the kill animations from fighting. We haven't really had a massive fight all the way through, so we've missed a lot of that animation. Some of them are really cool. The way he slits their throat and stuff is actually really cool to see. So it's quite nice to see them kind of things, just because we haven't played that way, essentially. Right, I think we're dropping down here. We've got to find a way in. There's an eavesdrop to do over that side, it seems. See what this eavesdrop is. Who's... Oh. How did you guys spot us from that amount of ammo? I can't even use anything on them. Big guy as well, which isn't helpful. I don't know how many fights we're going to get in on this one, but quite a lot by the looks of it. Right, smoke bomb. Smoke bombs are good just because we can assassinate everyone in the smoke bomb. Asif, good morning, how are you? Yeah, the only downside to this is we've done a lot more fighting.
Where are you?
We're not here, you can't see us, we've run away. Okay, I think we're in. After all of that, we've found a way in to the Shirta headquarters. Ah. No, it wasn't. I didn't even know anything about the boys, to be fair, when I had the name. It's just something I've always used as a name, to be fair. It used to be Soldier Boy 1066, for obvious reasons. But, yeah, I've always used the name, to be fair. So, yeah, I didn't even know there was a Soldier Boy in the boys, to be honest, with Colby. It's just going back to the old Assassin's Creed big fighting, absolutely. That did go wrong very quickly. Kathy, good morning, how are you? You're up early this morning. Criminal sought for repeated acts of public disorder, thievery and suspicion of murder and rebellion. The suspect is of slightly above average height with dark eyes and hair. He is missing part of his forefinger on his left hand. We warn that he's armed and very dangerous. If you should see him, alert the nearest member of the Shirta and proceed to extreme caution. That is a notice to say we are sought. That is, they actually know that we're here, not necessarily in here, but here in general. And yeah, that's a notice to say they're on the lookout for someone missing his finger that matches our description. Right, where do we need to go in here? There was an eavesdrop we need to do by the looks of things. Can't see really where we need to go. So there's a key down there. Where is the eavesdrop? So yeah, there's a key in here we need to grab if we can. It's that guy there. There's a lot of them in here, isn't there? So the eavesdrop is behind us there. I think we're gonna sit. There's a window or something we've got to get to, I think, to look at that one. It's all good, don't worry. Right. How's the best way of dealing with this? How many guards are now in here? There's a few, isn't there? Can we do it this way? 1, 2, 3. Can't get the angle on that one. Okay, let's cancel that. I need to have an angle on that big guy there, really. Let's try this again. So 1 there. 2 there. 3 there. Oh, I can't get an angle on the 4th now. Okay. Let's go further slightly back and see if that's a better way. Let's try. Oh, come on, I've got the angle on him. Post is in the way, it's not allowing me to do my angle. Right, let's try this again now. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. That will also enable us to have the key as well. Yeah, when I saw you pop up, Kathy, I had to quickly check the time and are we overran? Are we late finishing? Right, we have the key. Someone in here is asking us to freedom of these chains. My insurance is ringing me. I'm going to ring them back after we finish the stream, I think. Right, there is a guard in here. Is it just the one? It is just the one. There are prisoners in here. I'm not sure if we should really let them free or not, to be honest. I don't know if we can let them free. So we'll have a look at the note. For the eyes of Muhammad ibn Tahir, have a good authority that the madman Ali ibn Muhammad tends to storm the palace itself. He's already done that. We've already helped Ali storm. Well, not the palace. We have to storm the garrison. He thinks me an ally, but his cause is lost and ever will be. For it is in the nature of those who serve to remain subservient. He is determined to lead his rabble to ruin and the rest to disaster. So someone who Ali thinks is a friend isn't really a friend. That's interesting. Right, we're going to free all the prisoners. I'm hoping they haven't done anything wrong, because if they have, we let them free. Prisoners are all free. I'm hoping they haven't done anything majorly wrong, because they have. They could go on to commit more offences, and that'd be our fault. Oh, they're actually fighting the guards. That would do. Let them fight the guards. Let's all disappear. Oh, I'm have to fight the guards as well, aren't I? No, they're okay. Right, we need to get to this bit where we need to eavesdrop, ideally. That's that door unlocked. Let's unlock this one as well. Find a way to the eavesdrop. No, it doesn't. There's no modern day story at all. Super Colony. Which is what I was quite surprised by. I thought there would be, but no, there isn't. I'm not going to be able to eavesdrop. So the eavesdrop we're meant to do here isn't going to happen, because we've now got to fight the guards. Which means we're now missing out on a bit of information that would have helped us. So we actually can't eavesdrop, and that would have helped us get into this governor's office. But because the fight and releasing the prisoners first, that's messed that up. Okay. So we still need to find the governor's office. There's still enemies around as well we've got to be careful of. But yeah, we've messed that up because we allowed the prisoners free first, and that stopped us getting that eavesdrop because they attacked. I'm not here, you can't see me, honestly. Right, there's a chest there. We still got to find this governor's office, and I'm not too sure where it is, to be fair. I thought I could swing on them, but I can't. Let's deal with this guy this way. There's another chest up here as well. They're only small chests, to be fair. Come on. Oh, this one's actually a better chest. Components on that one. Right. We've got to find the office manually. Because we couldn't eavesdrop, we've kind of missed out on finding it a little bit easier. So now we've got to manually find it ourselves. It's my own fault for letting the prisoners escape, I suppose. So in theory, we shouldn't have allowed the prisoners to escape. That would have helped us more. There's a window we can break here to get to the other side there. There's another guard here by the looks of things. There's a note there. We'll read that in a second. There's a guard coming after me. Which way is he coming? Through that door.
What? Won't take long.
You can't spell finish your sentence because you're not wide awake yet. Okay, what does this say? To all Shirta staff, whenever possible in the course of your duties, avoid the 3rd floor. Governor Ibn Tahir is engaged in delicate matters of state, should not be disturbed unless in case of utmost extremity. 3rd floor then, I think, is the governor's office according to that. Is there anything else to pick up here? Not really. We just need to get to the 3rd floor by the sounds of things. So I guess this is the 1st floor. This will be 2nd floor. And then there's another floor there. Right. I don't think we've been on the 3rd floor, so I don't know if there's any guards here or not. Doesn't look like there is, though, to be fair. There is a small chest over there. There's a note here as well. For repeated acts of public disorder, thievery, and suspicion of murder and rebellion, we've already read that. Yeah, we've read that already. Ignore me. Right, this is the door we can unlock. We have the key now. So I think this is the governor's office. Looks to be. Something over here. A chest. There we go. Maybe this looks to be his office, doesn't it?
Muhammad ibn Tahir's office at last.
Oh no, there we go. We have found the office. So we're going to look at the clues in here. That's the poem we've already seen. So that's the poem that someone that Rabi has done, and we've seen that poem before.
Ocean, desert, cobra, dove. It seems he is an admirer of Arib the poet.
Did you and your boy watch Fastlane? No. We're a couple of weeks behind on the WWE highlights just because we haven't had a chance to watch them together. So we know Fastlane's been on. I've avoided everything about it so far, so we're hoping this weekend to catch up on WWE and then watch Fastlane. That's the plan. We just haven't had a chance to watch anything. Letter from the Tahirids. Cousin, per your request, all terms with Alamut are hereby voided. A pledge of protection revoked. Our offer of asylum rescinded.
The Tahirids agreed to withdraw their protection from Alamut at the governor's request. The Hidden Ones are betrayed.
Yeah, the Hidden Ones are in trouble. What else have we still got investigating here? There's another note over here. So the Hidden Ones have been betrayed. With heavy heart, I, Abu Abdullah, swear allegiance to a caliphate regnal. I don't know how to speak. And I vow that I will not seek the throne while he is living. Signed, Il Shawal. Yeah, we'll try and watch it this weekend, Crazy Russian. Thank you for not spoiling it. Much appreciated. Thank you for the like, brother. Was much appreciated as well.
Page, slit my throat. Our bargain stands.
My masters.
The masked cabal, the order of... I don't care. Are you not in their service?
No, we're not in the order.
Are you not in their service?
I serve the Khalifa. I serve Allah. And I do it without hiding my face. Now, if you'll excuse me.
He thinks we're in the order.
Why were you giving commands to Asif at Turkey, a member of the order?
The brute was stoking the fire of 1,000 rebellions. Thankfully, someone spared me the trouble of putting him down. A hidden one.
It's because we did. We assassinated
him.
Are you the one
to thank?
I read your letters. You forced your cousins to remove their protection from Alamut. You sold us to our enemies.
And brought peace to Baghdad. You've already helped yourself to the receipt.
Abu Abdullah's oath of allegiance. What does he have to do with anything?
Story's actually got quite interesting.
Would have torn the Khalifa apart. I offered the order Alamut.
It's a battle for power between everyone, though. That's the thing.
No more.
So to trap a fox, you loose a wolf. The order will see Baghdad burn, Governor. History will judge you for this.
History can hang me for it. I'll leave this world knowing that there is courage in compromise.
There is also cowardice.
See, Basim won't kill him. He's not a member of the order. We haven't been told to assassinate him.
When I came to this city.
And he's actually doing what he believes is right, rather than following orders.
What happened?
I grew up. If you really wish to spare Alamut, turn that blade on your enemies.
Give me their name. The one you brokered the deal with.
I could. But if you fail, then I die. And I'd prefer...
he's not going to name him.
Now, I have things to do. No hard feelings.
You can tell Basim... He's called the guards in us as well. We could tell Basim wasn't about to kill him. Just because he wasn't... He wasn't someone who we should be killing. That's the thing. We now need to run away from the guards. Open the door. There you go. I need to run. Thing is, if I drop down, there's guards straight here, isn't there? Right, see you later. Do need a poster to get rid of our wanted level. It's full as well.
No.
This is going to be a bit of a way of getting around this. We've got to get posters very quickly.
I've seen enough from my 3 suspects. Time to seek Roshan's counsel.
Okay.
And end this once and for all.
So my master and mentor is the new investigation. We learned a lot from the governor there. So we're going to go and speak to Roshan, and then I'm assuming the last mission will open up. We've only got about 10 minutes left today, so we're not going to finish the story this morning. We will get the Roshan bits done though. First of all, we need to get rid of this wanted level, otherwise it's going to be pointless going anywhere. And that means we can't stop and fight, because if we stop and fight, this wanted level gets worse. So we need to hide as much as possible, and just keep finding posters to get rid of it. I've heard a few people complain about this wanted level. I like it. Because combat isn't encouraged, you're encouraged to be hidden. The more you get in trouble, the harder it is to get rid of this wanted level. It makes sense. I was trying to assassinate him, it wouldn't let me do it. Otherwise I would have assassinated him. Right, there's a poster coming up here. Yeah, but a few people have said the posters bit is annoying, having to keep doing it. But actually, it means that there is actually a punishment for getting into combat. Whereas you could freely go up and kill anyone anywhere in previous Assassin's Creeds. This actually makes it you have to be a bit more careful. And you can be punished if you don't. Which I actually like. Right, I do need this to disappear so we can fast travel. So we'll just let the guards calm themselves down for a minute. No, we're not quite finished. I think there's a little bit more left. We've got to go back to Roshan and speak to her. And then I think the final mission will be unveiled. We don't have time to do it today, I don't think. I don't know if I can fast travel to her while we're hiding. Although she's not in a bureau. I thought we was fast traveling to the bureau, but we can't. She's not in one. We just need to head to Roshan then. My plan was to fast travel to her, but if there's no... There's a guard there. If there's no bureau there, there's no point fast travelling. Right, let's get our way to Roshan, then seek her counsel, see what she has to say. Oh, come on. I've just got away from you guys. So the problem, because we're in the centre, where the main palace is, everywhere is really well guarded. So any kind of trouble you cause, there are guards everywhere. So this is the ideal place to be hidden as much as possible. Something we do probably need on the way to Roshan is a merchant to restock everything. Just in case we don't get a chance before the next mission as well. Roshan is there. There is a merchant right next to her, to be fair. There is an information point here, so let's have a quick look at this. Let's see what this is about. Caliphate's mother. Okay. The head of the harem was the mother of the Caliphate who ruled over it as a sort of personal court. Through her direct relation to her son, she could exert considerable control over the empire and act as an essential political player. Most were originally enslaved concubines brought from outside of the Muslim world. After having born a son to the Caliphate, they could acquire the highly sought-after title of Walad, mother of the child/heir. Though rare, in some cases she could even attain the status of a legal wife, even though that stigma of her enslavement remained and could always be invoked. For instance, Al-Khurazuran, the wife of Caliphate Al-Mahdi, and mother of Harun al-Rashid, was originally an enslaved Yemeni concubine. A coin bearing the name of her palace complex suggests she acted as de facto ruler after the death of her husband. Oh wow, a concubine was actually made herself ruler. Indeed, becoming the mother of the Caliphate will bring her considerable power and wealth. From the heart of the Cafale Palace, Walad used their network of servants, eunuchs and entertainers to structure charitable foundations, fund important works of architecture and infrastructure, manage their own properties and treat with potential political allies, but attaining this status implied political struggles. After giving birth to a son, and Walad's priority became convincing the Caliphate to name her child as official heir. This put her on the collision course with other women whose sons could claim the title, and their supporting factions. Unruly or rebellious brothers could be dealt with by assigning them to posts in distant territories, while fratricide was frowned upon as impious and therefore inappropriate for a ruler in the Abbasid age. aspiring to take the throne could in rare cases lead to execution. Wow, okay. So the mother was all-powerful, and their aim was to make their child the heir to the throne, essentially. And that was their big motive for everything. Give their son the best chance of ascending to the throne as possible, and do everything they need to make that happen, no matter what it was. The political side of Baghdad is very, very rich in tradition and history by the looks of things, and very difficult to stay ahead of, I would assume, in that time. You know, if you were one of the concubines whose son was born and you wanted them to be ruler, the amount of things you'd have to do to make sure that happened whilst keeping everyone else happy and unsuspecting of your motives. I can imagine it being quite a hard time for a lot of them. Right, we just want to restock everything before we head to Speed of Roshan. We haven't got much longer left of the stream this morning. We're nearly out of time, annoyingly.
May I see your wares?
We are back again tomorrow morning, so we'll try and finish the story tomorrow, I think. The other thing as well, we are back this evening with more Dying Light 2. So this isn't our only stream of the day. We are back 9:30 PM GMT. We're going to do a bit more of Dying Light 2 this evening.
I will see you later.
I need to see when the For Honor crossover is coming, to be fair in that. Right. Roshan's up here. I think this will set up the final mission, which will also be the final assassination, I think.
Listen, have you investigated your 3 suspects? If not, then your work is not complete.
We have investigated all 3, so our work is complete.
You appear decided, Basim. What have you learned?
Arib is innocent. The governor less so. He made a deal with the Order and removed his cousin's protection from Alamut.
Tabban. Just as we had feared. We've been bared to our enemies.
Yes. In exchange for Abu Abdullah's renouncing his claim to the throne. He cedes his crown to suit the Order, led by
his mother. Qabiha is the head of the snake.
Oh wow, so the head of the snake isn't a man, it's a woman.
Where is she now?
The mother of the Caliphate.
If we act now, we can spare Alamut. Give me the feather, Master.
Qabiha will meet swift justice.
Oh wow, Roshan isn't going to give us the heron feather. We won't be the ones to deliver justice.
What are you saying?
That a more seasoned hand is needed. The last time you entered a palace, you left it in disarray.
We did, to be fair.
Lightly.
It wasn't our fault.
Proven myself since. Master, I have earned the right.
Earned what? The right to kill?
No.
Nihau's listening in as well.
A blow from one of us is a blow for all of us. Or does your ego demand the honor?
She's got a point. Why do we think we deserve the honor? What is it that makes it our one to do?
It is not ego, Master. It is duty. I took an oath to leave my life behind, to walk the shadows and to serve the light. I mean to.
Qabiha is more dangerous than her underlings. Strike.
Oh, she's relented. Basim has convinced her.
Do not hesitate.
That dagger's really annoying me. I know it's a graphical glitch, but it's there in everything now. I'm hoping tomorrow when we load in it won't be.
Who is she to keep you from Qabiha, or to tell you when to strike?
My master and mentor, without whom I would be nothing but a corpse in the streets of Anbar. You spy on me now?
Always. So you will swallow your questions, strike at her enemies, serve without complaint. And live your life dogged by El Jinni in the hovel you once hoped to escape. You know where to find me when your duty is done.
She doesn't quite agree with our relationship with Roshan and the Hidden Ones. She thinks we should be in charge of our own destiny, but a bit more than we are.
So many dead or disappeared. And each trail of blood leads back to you, Al-Bahamut, the last mask to be lifted. You set Wasif on the rebels, unleashed Al-Ghul, sold your son's crown to seize Alamut. And all for what? Some worthless token of a long-forgotten age. No matter. I will see you at the palace, and I will cut the head from the snake.
Basim has his mission. He knows what he needs to do. We need to cut off the head of the snake, assassinate Shakiriyya. Head of the Order of the Ancients, Shakiriyya has fled her rooms at the harem and hidden herself within the Caliphate Palace. The grounds are likely to be well guarded, given how the last Caliphate met his end, and there may be a select few on the premises that Shakiriyya would trust with her secrets. We're going to look for ways to infiltrate the palace. Now, we're not doing this today. We're out of time, unfortunately. It looks like tomorrow morning the first thing we'll be doing is infiltrating the palace, serving the light trophy achieved. I'll let everything catch up before we save it. But we have found out who the head of the order is, and our final mission is to take her down. We have received the rank of Master. We've ranked up twice today. That's pretty good. I think everything's caught up. So, the investigation is done. We know who the head of the snake is. So we now need to infiltrate the palace. I reckon this infiltration will be the hardest one yet. I'm also hoping this assassination is as good as the first one. All the other assassinations we've done have been quite plain and boring. The first one has been the best so far. So I'm hoping this one has the same thing. But we will find out tomorrow morning. But we have made the rank of Master. We've got a new talisman to have. The Master Talisman. Do we get a new outfit with it? We have the Hidden One outfit. What's the difference? That's the Hidden One outfit. We've been wearing the Initiate outfit the whole way. I'm not one who changes things because I like the perks, to be fair. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, I think, by the looks of things. So tomorrow morning, we will try to cut off the head of the snake. That'll be what we'll be doing tomorrow morning. But that is it for today, I'm afraid. We're out of time. We will be finishing the story tomorrow then, by the looks of things. We're 21 hours and 16 minutes in. But tomorrow morning stream could be interesting. Finish off the story and then have a look at what trophies are required for Platinum. Probably explore the areas we haven't done. We've got the Ali Baba mission to do, the 40 Thieves mission. It was a mission that was given to anyone who pre-ordered the game. I'm assuming if you didn't pre-order, the mission will be available at some point on Ubisoft Connect. But currently, if you haven't pre-ordered the game, the mission isn't available to you. So we'll have a look at that mission as well. As I don't think it has anything to do with the story, otherwise it wouldn't be locked like it is. Kathy, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Much appreciated, Kathy. Thank you. Good to see you. We are back this evening, as I say, with Dying Light 2. We're going to continue on in that as well this evening. But yeah, tomorrow. We're going to look to finish the story tomorrow. And go from there and see what's next. I'm not sure if tomorrow will be the last stream of Mirage. It depends how much we can get done tomorrow in terms of Platinum. I'm assuming it'll be a simple one, compared to what people have told us. But we'll see how much we can get done tomorrow. And the schedule for next week, don't miss that on Sunday if you can't join us tomorrow. The schedule will tell you what's happening next week, but also Friday morning, week Friday, Spider-Man 2 is released, and we'll be doing it on release. Probably a longer stream, because it's a Friday release. It's kind of a weird one for us, and that's normally our last stream of the week in the morning. So we may do a longer stream, but we'll see how we go with that. But a massive thank you to you guys for today. You guys have been incredible. Thank you for all the conversations. Thanks for the likes, the comments, and everything else. It's been an incredible stream. Hopefully we'll see some of you this evening for Dying Light 2, or tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Mirage. But until then, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.